Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation.
Welcome back, everyone, to News with Norbeez. And before I introduce my co-host, I want to welcome everybody back to News with Norbeez today at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I want to thank everybody on the live chat. I want to thank everybody who decided not to be on the live chat, everybody who liked, commented, subscribed, unsubscribed, disliked. It doesn't matter. You guys are still watching. So I want to thank you guys. First and foremost, do not forget that this Friday coming up, this Friday starting at 8 p.m., Club Rhodium Radio's first event. We're going to have a lot of guests there that have been here already that I've interviewed. The godfather of the West Coast hip hop, Lonzo from the World Class Wrecking Crew. NWA's very own DJ Yella. West Coast's very own DJ Battlecat. And the list goes on. And I got some of my favorite DJs DJing that night. All 90s hip hop, all 90s R&B, and maybe some 90s house. I don't know. I don't really like the doom to the doom to the doom, but we might just play it. So other than that, I just want to invite everybody to come. Like I said before, half of the tickets have already been sold. And this was brought to you by Concerts for You on Instagram, Mr. David Vegas, and yours truly, Tony A. the Wizard of Rhodium Radio, Tony Vision. Come out, enjoy yourself, have a good time, have a drink. It's going to be an open bar. Look, even if you don't like me, just show up anyway. You'll like the music, but you may see me walking around and stuff like that. But I will be there. Me and High C, we're going to have a meet and greet. We're going to be signing posters if you care to purchase one. We have an old school poster where he still has that wet Jerry curl, and I had my hat made at the Compton Indoor, so it's a nostalgic thing. So if you want to pick one up, feel free. Yellow's gonna have merch. Yellow's gonna have his book. You want to meet him, take a picture, cool. You want to take a picture with Alonzo, cool. You want to take a picture with Battlecat, cool. It's gonna be others there. Killer Rosa's gonna be there. Much love and respect to Killer Rosa and a bunch of other people. Magic Girl already confirmed she's going to be there. So that's another one that you guys are going to want to meet, because when her record drops, you're going to be able to say, I took a picture with her first. And my whole team's going to be there. And Norbert is going to be there. And he's going to have some Diablo Sauce packets in case you guys want to put some in some water, stir it, and take a shot with him. But he said the first person that walks up to him and tell him, hey, how you doing, Norbert? Nice to meet you, that he would buy you a shot. Okay? So see you there Friday at 8 p.m. On the description is the link. So if you care to purchase tickets or just buy them at the door, but do not be surprised if they turn you away, because it's going to be off the hook. Okay, so that's all I'm going to say. Other than that, I just interviewed Kilo slash Down, Lean Like a Cholo. He's had a lot of controversy, following him lately, but whatever. You guys can listen to that interview. I just had so many people come in that I've interviewed. Honestly, it's worth taking a listen because they're all dope interviews. I'm sure you'll learn something. Other than that, I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into it with the one and only Diablo Sauce eating bastard, Norbert.
What's up, Tony?
How you doing?
What's up, live chat? You know what, Tony? I'm good. I'm feeling happy. I'm excited. The waves are moving. Things are in play, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen.
Yes, even though the Chargers lost today.
Well, you can't win them all, Tony. You can't win them all.
Okay.
I think that's the Raiders adopted that phrase.
Yeah, you can't win them all, even though they say
At
just
all.
win, baby. You're not winning. Okay. But anyways, any Taco Bell this week?
You know what? Yeah, I did have Taco Bell. I was so busy I couldn't finish out my craving box, which kind of left me a little disappointed, because normally I usually finish my craving box, but I was just way too busy and I had to take care of things. But I for the most part I ate most of my food.
Oh yeah. Do you ever take a Diablo Sauce to the head?
You know what? No, I told you if you take 5 of these things, it starts burning.
For real?
Yeah.
We're here or there?
No. Here.
Okay,
It actually starts getting spicy, and most people don't believe me that, because at first they eat one, they're like, it's okay, it's not that spicy.
Spicy or is spicy?
It's spicy.
Okay.
But yeah, no, for me it does get spicy. That's why I like that one, because that's the spiciest one they have. I mean, you could try the fire one.
Have you ever mixed them, the hot and?
No, I can't mix.
Really?
No. I just
All right.
stick to one, and that's it.
Like, you know how like they remix like elotes, they remix a bunch of stuff, and then they put like hot Cheeto stuff on it or whatever.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about doing anything like that, but with Diablo sauce?
Well, first let me say this, because you mentioned that I truly dislike all these changes because they have names. Apparently, they have names. You know, when I was growing up as a kid, like, let me get that one that's spicy, and it's just one. Now you have like 10 variations of spicy snacks with like these names I never heard of.
Oh,
because I catch myself going to these events and I'm like, what the fuck are all these things? And I'm like, I really haven't been in this world because I can't even pronounce some of these names. I'm like, what? How do you say this?
Right.
And I speak Spanish.
Right.
So it trips me out that, like, people need to come up with a lot easier names for these things.
Yeah.
Like spicy Fritos, spicy Cheetos, or spicy corn. Although I do like that cup that they put the corn in there.
Oh yeah. Like they like shave it off with a knife.
Yeah, they shave it off with a knife, and then they just put all the ingredients in there.
See, but okay, look, I'm gonna tell you something. I've been doing that since the 80s. But here's the way I did it. I just buy a regular canned corn,
Yeah.
dump out the water.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just heat that up, throw it in the plate. But here's what I just do: chile y limon.
Chile and limon, huh?
And then
what kind of chile? Because
Well, sometimes you could use tapatio,
Yeah.
or you could use the powder stuff that
Yeah.
you know, the good stuff. I would use that, bro.
well, okay, what's the powder stuff?
Okay,
Is it-
You have to make your own.
Is
Because
that what it is?
I made my own. I forgot
Okay.
the one I used to use, but of course I used with paprika. With paprika, I forgot the other one I used, but the other one was more like a little tangy, spicy, and the paprika would kind of blend it out.
Yeah.
And then I would put lemon on it and stir it. Y poquito queso.
Because I try to do that, but I only use this other red powder. What the hell is it called? It's this red powder. It's spicy. I mean, shit. Alex, you know that name of that powder? The red one?
Yeah, it's called red powder.
Huh? No.
Piece
It's,
of tajín.
it's made out of a chile. I don't know which one.
I don't know.
Cayenne pepper. Yes, cayenne.
Okay.
I tried that. I'm like, this is not the same thing. So I need, if anybody in the live chat knows what powder the corn guy uses, please let me know, because I try to do that. I'm like, I can't get the flavor. I know they use mayo and they use that liquid butter.
Yeah, the liquid butter.
And
It was melted butter.
And then the cheese.
Yeah.
Right? And then that's the other part. Is it like just fresh cheese, or is it like that cotijo? I think that's what it's called. Cotijo
I think
cheese?
so. Yeah.
I don't know. I could never figure out the recipe.
But it's good.
But you know what? It's expensive though. The ones that they sell in the cup, they're like $9.
Okay, they're probably ripping people off now because the tamale guy, when he comes out, you know, my grandbabies call him the Molly man.
Wait, what?
Tamale guy, when he comes out, you know, my grandbabies call him the Molly man.
Wait, what?
The Molly man. Because they can't say tamale.
Don't get a raver near
Exactly.
when they say that.
They say, Grandpa, the Molly man.
Yeah.
The Molly man. So I know he's talking about tamales porque el cabrón, tamales,
Yeah.
you know. So, you know, come over here. One of them likes the green, the other one likes the red.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they both are
Wow.
different. They love to go grab the bag. The other guy likes to go pay him.
Yeah.
But before it was 3 for $4. Okay.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's
So the other day, I gave him $4. He goes, no, primo, son 5. Cálmate, cabrón. I said, cálmate. He goes, está bien. But you know what I did? On purpose, se la di por propina. Just to give me just a tip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said, but don't be going around, bro, trying to, you know.
You're raising my price. I'm gonna go with the other one.
Exactly, dude. There's more Molly mans.
But you know what? Well, what's your favorite? The green one or the red
I
one?
love green chili, fucking tamales,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, me
The
too.
bad thing is that yo me puedo chingar una docena, bro.
Yeah.
I can eat an entire dozen, bro.
God damn, bro.
I'm being honest with you. The bad thing is having all that masa, bro. This is for the masa.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm serious, bro. Like, it's all that grasa in your stomach. That's why,
But you know, at least it'll slip out.
no, it doesn't. It stays in there. The thing is that at the beginning of the year, I always take one of my cleansing teas.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm telling you, go on my story, hit me for more info, and I'll send it to you. Cleansing teas, liquefies everything in your stomach in about 45 minutes.
Dang.
That's all she wrote.
Yeah, right. You got a green salsa coming out.
Exactly, bro. You get the Hershey squirts.
You know what? I love the green one too. I love it, especially when they make it super spicy. There's this tamale lady in Boyle Heights.
Spicy or
She
spicy?
makes it super spicy, like ridiculously, like she's intentionally trying to make you suffer eating her tamales, and I love it. I love it. I've never had somebody make tamales so spicy before.
I like them in the middle. So I guess mild.
Yeah.
Porque hay unos that they make them so spicy, bro. Te las estás comiendo así. They're good, pero like you want to kind of want to enjoy. So lay off. I get it.
I drink it with my coffee. It burns even more.
See, I like that too. See, that's what sake does when I eat sushi.
Yeah.
Because I dip my sushi and my wasabi and soy.
Yeah.
And that motherfucker burns.
Oh, I can't eat wasabi.
No,
Dude.
well, bro, and then look, I take the hot sake and me arde. My eyes are watering. I'm like, hell yeah, it tastes good.
Have you ever witnessed somebody bold enough to like just pile up the wasabi up there?
Yes, some people that I've taken to eat sushi, they thought it was avocado. Y lo agarró así. I didn't tell them shit. I didn't tell them anything.
You're just looking.
No, I started recording. Why
did
didn't
that
you
feel?
tell me? Why didn't you fucking tell me? You didn't ask. You didn't ask.
And that's the important thing. You don't be embarrassed to ask when you go out and eat. Cause
Yes.
So sometimes you really gotta ask, especially when you got this little green paste in front of you.
Yeah.
That looks like avocado.
Yeah. Anyways, what else is good, Norbert?
Well, you know what? Tony, I know you had the interview with Kilo. I couldn't make it, but I really wanted to get your what you feel about that interview, because I was watching it and I wanted to get your take on that.
Oh, that's right. You didn't come.
Yeah.
Okay, the thing with Kilo is that I booked him about 3 weeks prior.
Yes. Yes.
And then come Saturday, I believe, that's when that whole incident happened at the video shoot.
Yeah.
Between Kilo, Jenny 6ix9ine, and the other girls. Okay. Yeah. I got a call that night. I won't say from who, but that told me this just went down. And I'll be honest, I thought to myself, shit, he's going to be here Wednesday. Okay. Saturday, Wednesday.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, because last Sunday, I believe we went live.
Yes.
Okay.
Was it
Or was it last Sunday?
2 weeks before? I think Noel was on.
Noel, that's right.
Noel, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Check that out. Bible Talk with Noel.
Did you ever invite Jesus to dinner?
Did I invite Jesus to dinner?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, my brother-in-law, se llama Chewy. So what happened was this, that when the hell was I at?
Oh, you're saying that you got the call and then
that night and they told me that this and this happened. I thought leading up to the interview, because I hadn't heard from him, and the flyers were already out.
Yeah.
That he was going to cancel.
Yeah.
And then shit started hitting the fan like around Tuesday-ish.
Yeah.
And then Wednesday started even taking off even more.
Yeah.
So I really thought he wasn't going to show. So I remember calling him and telling him, hey, man, are we still good? And he said, yeah, we're still good. I'll see you there. We'll go live at 8.
Yeah.
Cool. No problem.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. I did notice, like other guests that have come here, and this is one thing I want to encourage podcasters to be ready for. Many times you don't know the condition of the person that's going to show up.
That's very true.
Many times they show up really high.
Yeah.
Sometimes they show up, hey man, can I use the restroom? And they're in there 30 minutes taking a shit. Okay. Or sometimes they I'm hungry. Can I go get something to eat first? That type of shit.
Yeah.
But he showed up a little intoxicated. And I recognized it immediately.
Yeah.
Whatever reason, maybe he had dinner and had a couple of drinks. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I know he was intoxicated, and he asked me, do you have anything to drink? I gave him a bottle of water, bro. Okay. Yeah. I believe he conducted himself good. A lot of people messaged me and told me, oh, that was a boring-ass interview. The guy was drunk. Was he on drugs? Was he a tecato? Why was he slurring his words?
Yeah.
I can't answer those questions for that man.
Yeah.
Only he can.
Yeah, of course.
And he's responsible for the way he conducts himself.
Yeah.
He treated me, and Alex and my son with all respect.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to show him that same respect. But now, was he intoxicated? Yes.
Yeah.
At the very end, I brought up the whole video shoot scene.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay, you want to talk about it? Blah, blah, blah. And the reason why he talked about it was because if you listen well, on his phone that he had here,
Yeah.
he had it on vibrate, bro. And that shit never stopped.
Damn.
People just kept
He's
blowing
getting-
him up.
Yeah, he's getting blown up.
Bro, I'm talking about, bro, I even got to the point when he was talking, I turned around and looked at him and I go, is that your phone?
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Yes,
You're
bro.
right, I remember.
It kept buzzing.
Yeah.
But he finally read the messages that he was getting.
Yeah.
People were telling him, she's saying this, she's saying that.
Yeah.
I believe that Jenny 6ix9ine went live at the same time he did.
Yeah.
See, my thing, I thought that was kind of weird because I believe she knew we were going live.
Yeah.
So she probably thought, let me go live too, because that incident happened Saturday.
Yeah.
She could have went live Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
She could have went live Monday,
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Yeah. There's a lot of days where that could have happened.
Right. And
Wait, did you ever get a chance to watch it?
no, I don't really care about
Yeah.
that, you know.
Yeah.
But people told me about it. People send me things.
Yeah.
People this, you know, and some of the stuff that people were saying about her, I'm saying her,
Yeah.
were very cruel.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't care to repeat them.
Yeah.
Some of the things that people were saying about him were very cruel,
Yeah.
and I don't care to repeat
Yeah.
them. And then there were people that were on his side that were messaging me, and then there were people that were on her side that were messaging
Yeah.
me. So if you ask me where I stand, I'll tell you where I stand. I don't care.
I mean, honestly, yeah. I mean, I want to say I feel the exact same way. And the one thing the one thing that really does piss me off about all this, which is the stupidest thing that I could think of, all this is just giving shine on one person that shouldn't be getting no fucking shine at all.
And can I ask who's that?
SPM. I'm like, you people are fucking fighting over a fucking chomo, a convicted chomo at that. Like, what point in our society are we that we're giving somebody that was convicted, somebody that his own family admits that he did what he did, we're giving this guy a light so that he could keep making money,
Right.
so that he could keep eating.
Right.
I mean, it's bad enough that Texas is paying to feed this guy and fucking give him a nice, comfy living. I mean,
Right.
you and I both know if he was locked up in LA here.
Yeah, it's a different story, bro.
It would be a different story.
Right.
But that's the only thing that annoys me. Hey, but you know what? You brought up something that was you're right. She had Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Why would she wait that long? Why would she wait the day that he gets interviewed here to
Right.
suddenly go live? Like, yeah, I hadn't even thought about that. And because I didn't know, I thought that happened like before he came here.
Right.
I thought, oh shit, did that happen right before?
Right.
That's why he looks a little like
Right.
tipsy.
Right.
But and then to find out, wait, this happened when?
Right.
And she's doing that now?
Right.
That doesn't even make sense to me.
And again, some of the things that people were sending me, I didn't listen to her live.
Yeah.
But some of the things that people were sending me, like they were sending me like a screen recording clip. And I want to say this. Look, I don't know what his condition was the day of the video shoot.
Yeah.
A lot of people, not a lot of people. A lot of people told me that everybody there was really intoxicated.
Well, according to this guy, Flyboy Inc.,
Okay. By the way, who's that?
he's the guy that does the food news, and I think he works with Foods Community now. He actually said that he was literally the only sober person there.
Oh, so he was actually there.
Yeah, he was there.
Okay.
Apparently he jumped to the rescue, and then I guess one of the girls grabbed him and tossed him. And I was like, man,
Right.
this dude must be strong.
Right.
But he admittedly said that he was the only sober one there, meaning that everybody was fucked up.
You know, the only thing that I thought was weird, you know, and again, I'm not choosing sides because I don't care.
Yeah.
But if you were to ask me, by her own admission and what other people there told me, that when this thing happened,
Yeah.
like she was still there for about an hour.
What?
Yeah, that she was still there for about an hour. You know, I mean, because think about that. If you go to a house party, you go to a quinceañera, you go to a wedding, and you get into it with a drunk deal, I'm out, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah.
You know, I'm out.
Yeah.
That's my thing. I'm not going to hang around there. I don't know for what reason.
No.
You know, so like I said, I don't know where she stands on all this.
Yeah.
I'm hearing she has a case against him, against those other girls. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't care. But since you asked me what I thought about this, I really don't know. But he did admit that he goes, I never touched her.
Yeah.
He said, I think the worst I ever did was tell her to get out of here.
Yeah.
You know, told her to get out. I think, in other words.
I mean, it's really hard to tell, Tony. I met the guy, and I'll be honest with you, Tony. Meeting and talking to him, I felt that he's kind of a soft guy.
Okay.
Like, not to insult you, Keela, but you kind of look like you'd end up getting beat up by a girl.
Don't say that.
And not as it is, but I'm just saying this guy, he's like those. And again,
so he's a genuinely nice guy?
No, and I hate. No, I'm sorry. I don't mean to insult, but he looks like that. He reminds me of the guy that gets beat up by the chick.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Well, you know,
not because he can't beat them up, but mostly because he refuses not to.
Well, that's your opinion.
That's my opinion.
Yeah.
That's how I felt when I talked to him. He, you know, and you kind of tell how a man is by their handshake, you know?
Okay, yes and no. And I'm going to tell you guys this. I don't agree with Norbert on that, even though this is my bro right here. And I'm going to tell you why I don't. I'm going to tell you something, Norbert. Yes. Pull out your hand. For a long time, I shook hands like this. I want you guys to see it. I shook hands with fingers, and I'm going to tell you.
Pull them like that?
No, I didn't pull them, but I needed the people to see. The reason why I shook hands like this, because one time I knocked the motherfucker out. I hit his ass so motherfucking hard that these two fucking bones popped out.
Oh.
Okay? I pushed him back in. Ya borracho, you know, I tied a sock around it thinking by the morning it'll be healed.
Yeah.
Now I woke up, took that shit off. Motherfucker popped up. Went to go get surgery. I had 4 pins put in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
So almost 6 months, I had to shake hands like that.
Yeah.
And I had a bunch of lames always tell me, I can always tell a man, you know, by his handshake.
I brought back those memories.
And I'm like, calmate, puto. And I knew that guy used to beat up on his girl.
Yeah.
And I said, I could always tell a man by the way he treats his wife.
Damn.
Hello.
Why like that, though? You couldn't just, you know, use
I had a fucking cast on, bro.
Hand?
No, I'm not going to do that. That's gay as hell. What's up, homie? I had a cast on.
Why would you do that?
Put it this way. Yeah, a veces, sometimes when you guys see me eat, because I had a cast on from right here to right here. So it went like this. So all you could shake really is my fingers.
Oh, okay.
So many times when I ate with my spoon coming out my hand right here.
Yeah.
There are times that I'm like this. Y a veces la agarro así y empiezo a comer. So I kind of look like a fucking caveman.
So after the cast came out, you were still like...
Yes, a little bit, bro. It took me a while for it to stop hurting.
I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I probably would not shake people's hands if that was the case.
Okay, next time you see me, one knee me. Okay? I'll accept that. But yeah, bro. So, but yeah, dude, like, you know, like I said, the whole situation, bro, I just hope it gets cleared up because look,
I do too. Honestly, honestly, based on the people that were there, I'm sorry to say it, but I wouldn't even talk. I wouldn't even let anybody know. I would have been like, I don't know who these people are. I don't know who they are.
Right.
And the last thing, I mean, look at the song that they were mixing, right?
The Lina Cocholo.
Like the word cholo in there.
Yeah.
So I got to imagine there was probably quite a few of them in there. If that's the case, you know, you probably don't want to talk about things that happen around them. I mean, and mind you, I'm not in that world, but I would think that you wouldn't want to be in a place where that person's probably going to tell somebody about what's going on here.
Yeah.
I mean, that you put yourself in that position, you got to be responsible for that choice. That's why I tell people, if you're going to you always got to be responsible for the choices you make in life. If you chose to be in a place that's like that and that could happen to you, well, that's your choice. You can't suddenly, this happened to me, and I'm going to report everyone.
You know, the thing is, he asked me afterwards, you know, do you listen to SPM? He said, do you support a rapist? Do you support a chomo? Do you support it? And I said, I couldn't name you not one fucking SPM song, bro. Yeah. Like, when they showed me the video that she was singing to or whatever, I didn't even know who in the fuck that was. You know? But
I know.
You know, if you're going to go around and telling people, don't listen to SPM, which I only believe that's an LA thing.
Yeah.
They don't do that up north, and they don't do that in Texas.
And I find
They don't do that in Colorado or in New Mexico.
Yeah.
They just do it here in LA.
Yeah, and you're right. And I find, and I don't know why it is, because, you know, LA, we have that pride where we have that Chicano pride. We have that, I mean, we have that neighborhood pride where we take care of our community.
Right.
And anybody that's here to do something to harm our people around here, we fuck them up and then send them to jail. I mean, look at what happened to fucking the Night Stalker. As soon as he went to the
he got tossed up.
He got tossed up, and that's what we do, especially for somebody that abuses a child, and not only that, but impregnates a child. This motherfucker was an adult.
Can you imagine somebody calling you Norbert and saying, "Hey man, let's go jump that fool, fucking Edgar"? Why? He listens to SPM.
You know what? I'll be honest with you, Tony. I wouldn't jump him, but I would definitely confront him and say, bro, why are you listening to that?
Now, can you imagine, say, hypothetically, he's a 19, 20-year-old, and say he doesn't know. But we come to him with that energy.
You know what? If I see and I could tell their age, I'm like, this is a fucking kid. And you know what? Hey, come here. Let me talk to you.
Okay, now, press pause right there, please. For all you listeners, then we need to do the same for the same people that listen to R. Kelly, and that listened to Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Every one of Michael Jackson's cases were settled out of court. An innocent man has nothing to hide. If you have nothing to hide, why do you have to pay?
And that's the thing too, which is one of the stories is in LA you get away with murder.
But OJ did.
That never proven. Never proven. Never.
Okay.
And the thing with Michael Jackson is you just never got a conviction. And that's the key part right there, conviction.
Because he paid.
Because those parents could have easily convicted, but they said, nah, we're going to take the money. You know, our kid took one for the team. Now we're millionaires.
Look, and there's people.
It's just horrible.
There's people that will argue, bro, especially women. Yeah. And I respect women. I can't believe that Michael Jackson would do that. I can't believe that. Yeah. Look, I respect your opinion on that. But if that was your husband or your brother or your cousin, how could you answer? How could you defend and say, why did he settle out of court?
Well, that's the
like. How do you answer that?
And that's the one thing I would say. I would counter that and say, well, how does the parents not convict? How does a parent not convict? What kind of a sick parent says, you know what, I'll take the money. Whatever you did to my kid.
And then I can come back and say, I understand if it's one or two, but there's multiples.
And that's the thing. How many out of all these parents, now one of them said, no, fuck your money. This is my child. You fucking did this to them, and I'm going to make sure you go to jail. None of them did that.
And you know what, bro? I'm going to say this too. And Tupac was convicted of the same thing.
He was convicted. I think he actually was convicted.
No, he was. He did jail time.
Yeah.
So my thing is like, raza is hard on raza, bro.
Yeah.
We are hard on each other.
Yeah, you know what? Because like I said, well, I don't know. Like you said, it's an LA thing.
Right.
And we have a lot of pride. And our thing is we've always fought. We've always had to fight. And Texas, they never had to fight for anything. I'm sorry, Texas, but all the Mexican Americans in Texas, but you guys had it. I mean, you guys did have your rough time, but you guys were not hunted down by the police. You guys were not getting illegal surgeries to your women so they wouldn't have babies. You guys didn't have an agent, a federal agency that was dumping drugs in your neighborhood. We've gone through so much shit that we're just like that. We get upset as soon as somebody fucks around with kids or with our neighborhoods, with our money, with our street vendors. Because you don't see the North saying, hey, we got to protect the vendors. You don't see people in Texas, hey, we got to protect the vendors. Because thankfully, those places aren't as bad as here.
Probably.
I mean, I don't think Texas people can say they have at least one family member that died of gun violence.
Okay, well, when we open up the phone lines, I'm encouraging all you Texans to call in.
Yes,
and talk to Norbert, okay?
And let
especially
me know.
Jay from South Texas. We haven't heard from him in a while.
If you guys had it as bad as we did, I mean, they try to push that Prop 187 on us, where they would make it legal for cops to look at us. Where are your papers at, Tony?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have any? You don't
And
have
then-
them on you right now?
En el baño.
Well, we're going to take you right here and then deport you to Mexico because you didn't have your papers.
I almost thought I was going to sneeze. But
That's how bad we've had it, and that's why we're so passionate when it comes to like saying, "Oh, that guy's a chomo, fuck him."
yeah. Do you have papers? A huevo.
Well, General Hospital, USC.
All good. All right. So we wish them both well. Kilo, Jenny.
Definitely.
Hopefully you guys can square this thing off.
Hey.
So
Make peace, make money.
stop
right?
giving people a reason to do reaction videos. Okay. Yeah. My opinion. Who gives a shit? Go.
I was gonna ask you something too, but I totally forgot what was I gonna ask you about. It was kind of like another sec. Oh, you know what? Actually, yeah, I do remember. Tony, I saw that on your Instagram. You posted a picture of you having lunch with I think it was Gotos, right?
Yes. When was that? I think it was Monday.
Yeah. And I noticed you had a guy with a big C on there.
Yeah.
on
Wait.
their
No.
face.
No. I said Monday. No. Friday. Was it
that-
Friday? Bro, I forget what
I already
fucking day it
forgot.
is.
No, I think I want to say it
Well,
was.
today's Sunday.
I want to say it was Sunday. I think it was.
So Friday, I met up with Gotos. He called me Thursday night and he tells me, "What are you doing tonight? You want to have lunch with me?" And I mean dinner with me. And I was
Yeah.
like, "Nah, bro, I'm gonna chill."
Yeah.
You know, I think some college ball was on, so I just stayed home.
Yeah.
And then he says, "Let's have tomorrow." He said, "What about Friday, which is the very next day? Let's have lunch."
Yeah.
And I said, "Okay, cool." You know, I said, "Where at?" And he told me some Brazilian cuisine place in downtown LA. Very good, by the way.
Okay.
Bossa Nova. Bossa
Bossa Nova?
Nova. Bossa Nova. It's off of Olive and Olympic.
I think that was is it Brazil? I thought it was Peruvian.
No, it said
Maybe
Brazilian
maybe it's
cuisine.
Bossa Nova, right?
Bossa Nova, Olympic, and
Okay, do they have Italian food in there by any chance?
you know what? I think they do because it's the homeboy Gotos ordered a pizza,
Yeah.
and then his manager ordered pasta, like a
Yeah.
spaghetti type of deal.
Yeah.
So,
I should have taken you to the one on Sunset. That's the best one.
oh really?
Yeah, the one on Sunset is the best one. I mean, well, I know because I used to live in Hollywood, and that restaurant right there.
Are you gonna wine and dine me if I,
I mean,
go
that's
with you?
yeah. That's the reason. I want to say that's the reason why Bossa Nova grew so much.
Okay.
Because I think the one downtown is new.
Okay, I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
I don't go to those bougie ass places.
What are you trying to say?
So yeah, I went to have lunch with them.
Yeah.
I thought it was just gonna be me and him,
Yeah.
but I ran into some interesting people.
Really?
Yes.
And I saw that. I was like very curious. I like.
Well,
who are
if
these
you look,
people?
you guys look at my picture on Instagram of Tony the Wiz.
Tony the Wiz.
There's a guy that I'm sitting across from,
Yeah.
and he put on a he covered his face. He didn't
Yeah.
want nobody to see him.
Yeah.
Cool. If he wants to remain anonymous,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
But that was the owner of the foods community.
Really?
Yeah, I had lunch with the owner of the foods community, and he didn't know I was going to be there. He didn't know that I knew what he looked like.
Oh,
Yeah, so
he didn't know you were Tony A the Wizard.
no, he knew who I was,
Oh,
and I knew who he was, but he didn't know that I knew who he was.
oh my God.
When I saw him, I looked at him and
Yeah.
I just kept looking at him, and then he just shook my hand. But he was a real stand-up guy, real cool guy. Got nothing negative to say about the dude. We talked podcasting.
Yeah.
We talked, about. Sad to say, the politics about podcasting.
Yeah.
Who would have thought that there's politics in podcasting? But there is. Okay, and then next to him was Goto's manager. I think the woman next to me was with her.
Yeah.
And then it was a woman named Yvette,
Yeah.
who's getting really popular right now.
Yeah.
And then in front of her was Gotos. So, and next to Yvette was Gotos, a guy named Sean. I believe his name's Sean.
It's quite the lineup.
Yeah, he's always there with Gotos. But we had such a great lunch. They had drinks. I can't drink. I don't drink during the day.
Yeah.
But, there was a lot of things that I learned from the food community guy.
Really?
Yeah. And he brought you up.
Really?
Yes, he said, how can you bring Norbeez?
I think Pocho told me Juan Rich. His name?
I don't
Rich
know.
Juan?
I just met Juan. That's all
Yeah.
I met him. But we talked for a long time, bro. Like we had like a 2-hour lunch.
Yeah. He actually mentioned me. Wow.
Yeah, he brought you up. You should have brought Norbeez and blah blah blah.
Yes, I'm a little honored that he would bring me up.
Yeah, and I told him next time. So, but we all took pictures together. Like,
Yeah.
I don't have really nothing. I did tell him because I know that one time you brought him up here.
Yeah.
About the whole false news or fake news thing.
Yeah. He accused me of putting fake news.
Right.
And then saying that it was lame.
Yeah. And I brought that up. And you know what? He didn't seem mad or anything.
Really?
Yeah. He didn't seem mad or anything like
Are
that.
you sure, Tony?
Well, I'm dead serious. So, but let me finish what I was saying.
All right.
So, when I brought you up, I said, look, I made sure that I told Norbert, we're not going to say, fuck him, fuck this guy, fuck her, fuck who, fuck whatever. We're not going to do that. No. This platform's not for that. I said, but, I did tell him, let me see what you're going to, address. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Let's go from there.
Yeah.
And I said, look, bro, we didn't even make a clickbait thing. I could have easily have made a thumbnail that says, Norbert calls out the fools community. Norbert said, fuck the fools community. Yeah. But I didn't do none of that.
Yeah.
I just left it alone.
I suggested it. Nah, I'm just kidding. I didn't suggest that.
But we shook hands, bro. He gave me a hug, and he said later, and it was all good, bro.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's cool. No, I'm a little confused by that, Tony, because...
Why are you confused?
Because that morning, because I remember I said when that episode, I said I follow Foods Community.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I follow them. And I like to see the stories they put because, sometimes they seem to be these stories that I say. But that's neither. Well, that morning I checked and I'm pretty sure that I made a comment there somewhere. But oddly enough, that later that night, I got blocked from them. I got blocked from him. Yeah.
The Fools Community blocked you?
Yeah, so that's why I'm a little confused that it's you say that it turned out well, but...
Yeah, well, he didn't say nothing negative, so now I'm kind of confused. Because he didn't say nothing negative about you, bro.
That's what that's what confuses me because you're saying that he's cool and then I get blocked from Foods Community.
So are you sure you didn't go in there and say something like really stupid, like this guy's an idiot? You didn't say nothing like that?
Well, you know what? I did say, no, I didn't insult. What I did say, because the same thing of last time where I said that you guys are making you guys are making it seem like you're saying something. And it was because of the whole Jenny 6ix9ine and the Kilo thing where he was using, because I'm going to say it's just he is one person. He was using the clip from here about Kilo and then asking people, do you believe this fool? And then he would have Jenny 6ix9ine clips saying, she was traumatized. She was
so it's almost like pushing a guilty verdict and then an innocent verdict almost?
Yes, and I hate that because I made a clip with and I think he kind of used my clip to make that clip. But I made a clip just stating that there's always two sides to a story.
Absolutely, always.
And
always. What
I didn't like is that Foods Community, they really made it seem like Jenny's the victim and this fool right here doesn't sound believable.
Okay, look, and I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that, Norbert. And I'm going to say this. There's two different types of men, and only one type of man I'm afraid of.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of strong men. I'm not afraid. You know what I'm afraid of? Weak men.
Yes.
Weak men. I'm going to tell you why. Because somebody could get up on a podcast and say, fuck that guy. Yeah. Fuck that guy. Yeah. He did this. I heard he did that. Yeah. And the weak idiots will run to that guy's page whom the podcaster was talking about and start talking shit. You fucking lame. How could you do that? How could you do this? And only heard one fucking side, bro.
Yep. And I hate that.
Weak men. Okay? And you're right. Never heard both sides of the story, bro.
No, automatic.
All because one podcaster went up there and said, I believe this guy, she said that this happened and this happened. We don't even know what even happened. Yeah. But these weak men, that follow other weak men, go run. I can't believe you did that. Yeah. I can't believe I can't wait to see you. I can't. And never even heard the other guy's side of the story, bro.
And you know what? And it makes it a dangerous situation because by a platform like Foods Community, putting that kind of a title under him, making people look like this guy's guilty, it puts this guy in danger. And you don't even know if he is in the guilty party. But you don't put any facts. You don't put any evidence. You just make one person look like the innocent person. And then you ask people, this fool right here. And I say fool because that's what they called him, a fool. if this fool right here sounds,
Right.
like he didn't.
My whole point in sharing that is like, if somebody calls you and tells you, did you hear Homeboy sexually assaulted her? Did you hear a Homeboy, slapped her? Did you hear a Homeboy strangled her?
Yeah.
Just keep that in your back pocket and weigh it out. Wait till you hear both sides of the story.
Yes.
Don't be a fucking lame.
Yes.
And just all of a sudden, he's guilty. Why? Because the podcaster said so.
Yeah.
It's all over YouTube. It's all over TikTok.
Yeah.
So I believe it, Tony.
Yeah. And then,
Weak men.
And then like I said, that's dangerous because you could possibly put an innocent person in danger.
Person in danger.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and that's my thing, because how many people have been falsely accused, okay, because of a ratchet ass fucking female said, he did this to me, and then come to find out that fucking hoe was lying.
Yeah. Well, who was it? The baseball player, the Dodgers guy.
Oh, God, that guy.
I'm glad that fool, I think he sued her.
Yeah, and won.
Yeah, because he fucked him. She fucked him. I think he couldn't play for the, what's it called? The major leagues. He couldn't play anymore.
Yeah.
I think he plays in Japan now.
See, now this is how crazy that is. This girl ruined this man's career, and he was innocent.
Yeah, and they fired him because they believed her.
They believed her.
There wasn't no what's it called? Guilty until found innocent.
Yeah.
No way. Is that the way it goes? Now it's guilty until found innocent. Yeah. Not innocent until found guilty.
Right. No, social media will find you guilty and you haven't even spoke.
Yeah. And
literally, social media will find you guilty and you haven't even spoke.
And you know what? I will call you up, Juan from Foods Community.
Have lunch. Have lunch with them.
Set up a lunch with me and let's talk and let's see, because honestly, I like your platform. I don't know why you blocked me, but I would like and to make a request. Don't look like you're starting a narrative and making your audience feel a certain way. You want to be a news outlet. You want to be a hood journalist.
I'm the hood journalist.
Oh, he's a hood journalist. I'm sorry. Put facts on there. Don't put titles that would see more of an opinion, because you have a responsibility to your audience to give them facts, not opinions, not narratives.
Right. So, Juan, with all due respect, thank you once again. We were good for 2 hours. My thing is, I would love for you to sit down with Norbert. I think that's the best way to do it. And I'll pay for the lunch. And that's it. No big deal. All you do is talk. And if you guys get a chance, Norbert will go live.
I know the perfect taco place.
There it is. And then ain't going to cost me that much.
Hey.
So, all right. Anyways, let's go ahead and start.
All right. That was a lot, Tony. All right.
But it felt good.
I got bad news. Last time I was talking to you about the hopes of the medical field being able to use pig hearts as heart transplants for humans.
Yeah, I doubted that a little bit, but now tell us the bad news.
The bad news is, I think either the same day or the day after I said that story, the guy died.
Damn.
Hey, but he lasted 6 months. 6 months on that heart. That's 6 months.
Okay. Here's a question for you. Let's make it personal.
Yeah.
Say, no, God forbid, hypothetical, because I don't want this to happen to you. Say that the doctor tells you, you know what, Norbert, you don't have that much to live. You got 3 days.
Yeah.
I can extend it
Yeah.
for 6 more months so you can spend with your family, and I'll put a pig's heart in there. Do you want those 6 months?
No.
You would rather go in 3 days?
Yes.
Not me. Oink, oink.
You know,
hit me with it.
You know why I say that? You know why I say?
Oink,
you know
oink.
what? Let's ask the live chat if they would take the pig heart.
Would you take the pig heart to live longer? Okay.
And I say that because, in the Bible it says that that demons went inside pigs, right?
Right.
I mean, what's to say that they're still not in there?
Well, it was in those pigs. But maybe they went to different pigs, and you're saying I might just get a demon-possessed pig heart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you risk it if you had a little thought in the back of your head that it's possible?
No, I pray over it.
Huh?
I pray over bring that heart.
Yeah.
Oink, oink, oink.
You're gonna have bacon heart?
Yeah, bacon heart, homie. If I had 6 more months, throw me another one. Hey, Doc, I got 1 more month left. Can we get another pig?
I don't know, Tony. I don't know. There's some things that you don't. I feel there's some things you can't interbreed because that's kind of like an interbreeding thing. Right
Now,
there.
if you wake up and you get up to go brush your teeth on all fours, then there's a problem. Okay? If you start going a little colita, there's a problem.
I just saying, Tony. I don't. For me personally, no, that feels odd. I mean, I
Okay.
can't put in animals. I mean, well, where does it stop, Tony?
Okay.
If I could get the next thing is gonna be fucking horse penises.
You never know. You never know. Okay?
Would you get that, Tony?
I bang had it. Okay.
You could have just said no.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, okay. If they had a heart for you,
Yeah,
does it have to be Mexican?
that's a good question.
What if they say we have one? This gentleman just passed away. Here, let me show you, and it's Jerome. Would you take Jerome's heart?
Yeah.
Okay. What if they showed you a white man? His name's Kyle. Would you take his heart?
No. You know why I said it? Because it reminds me of that story. I think I said it once. That story of this one white guy. He got a heart transplant from another white guy, but this white guy offed himself. And then later on, this other this guy, the guy that got the heart, he ended up offing himself the same way that guy offed himself.
Damn.
So I'm like, let me know that Jerome just
Here's a
died.
good one, you guys. Here's a good one. Here's a good one. You 3 days to live.
All right.
We got Mexican heart, your blood type, everything perfect. You could live another 30 years. Okay?
Mhm.
But by law, we have to tell you whose it is.
All right.
Mr. Richard Ramirez.
Holy shit.
Would you take his heart, yes or no? Would you take a stab at it?
No pun intended. Shit. That is a good one. You're
Huh.
right. That was a good one.
Or Charles Manson's?
You know what? I heard an interview with Charles Manson
Uh-huh.
that, oddly enough, it kind of made a little bit of sense. I think Gerardo Rivera
Yeah.
interviewed him.
Yeah.
Now, like some of this stuff he's kind of saying, like, okay, I could kind of see where he was going with that. But because, I mean, remember, he never killed anybody, right?
Right.
So,
But Richard Ramirez, yes or no?
Richard Ramirez did kill somebody.
Would you take his heart, yes or no?
No, I wouldn't take his heart.
So you'll be gone in 3 days.
Yeah. Would you take his heart?
I asked you.
I'll take that.
Anyways, move on.
All right. So apparently, cats are the new. Well, I don't know.
Cats?
Cats. I wouldn't say cats are the new rats.
Cats are the new rats.
Cats are the new rats. New research has shown that in murder scenes, if the murderer has a cat and he happens to go inside wherever they murdered somebody, if that cat hair that from his cat or her cat, he drops that hair there, they could trace the cat's lineage to the owners.
What?
Yes.
You're going off a cat hair?
Yes. Because apparently cat hair is very complicated. So you could trace it back
Trace it back where?
to where it came from, like the area or the
Really?
adoption records, or
Okay.
they could trace these things back.
Okay, why is this news?
Well, it's news because if you have a cat, well, I mean, if you're a murderer, you probably don't want a cat anymore.
Oh, that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Get rid of your cats, everybody. So,
But if you're a cat lady, which I think there's quite a lot of them now, if that murderer, gets some of your cat hair on them, they could trace that hair back to that person's home, the victim's home. But that's if like they caught this guy and they checked out his home and picked up all the hair.
You're gonna have to have some money to have that type of forensic evidence, bro.
Yeah. Well, it's just starting. I mean, before they couldn't do that, but apparently they found a new method
Right.
to like check cat DNA, and they could break it down to a point where they could trace it
Right.
to where it was.
Quick
where it was
quick
from.
story. Since you said you could trace it.
Yeah.
I saw one time, I don't know if it was like one of those you know when the unsolved mysteries, that really is the unsolved mystery.
Yeah.
They found a woman's murderer by a French fry.
What?
French fry.
McDonald's French fry?
Okay. Like a small town. I want to say maybe like, I don't want to say small town, like Kentucky, North Carolina. It was out in that area.
Yeah.
This woman was found, murdered, killed, whatever. Cold blood.
Yeah.
The first thing they did when they did an autopsy, they emptied out their stomach or whatever, but they found one fry, like a half a fry. I guess that must have just went in. And one of the guys that was helping the coroner pulled it out, and he said, because it was unsolved, the murder was unsolved.
Yeah.
They knew that it was a homicide. And they said, I know where they make these. There's only one place in town that cuts this style of fry.
Yeah.
Okay. The detectives came in. Make a long story short, take us. They went. They asked the cook, you make this kind of fry? Yeah, come here. Let me show you how we cut them. Blah, 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 blah. We're the only ones in town. We specialize in the way we cut our fries.
Oh.
He goes, was this woman here? Showed her a picture. Yeah, she was here the other day. They didn't know that she was dead.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, who was she here with? Oh, with that guy right there. And they caught his ass.
What?
They caught his ass.
Crazy.
He got caught. What you in here for, man? A fry?
Oh, shit. That's crazy.
Yes, bro. He was the one that did it.
But that's the wild part. Like when these like people can like just put pieces together.
Yes.
It trips me out. Like that's why I like those kinds of shows. Like right now I'm watching this show called Bosch. It's on Amazon.
Okay.
Well, now it's called Bosch Legacy, but it has to do with a cop that's from LA.
Okay.
And it's just crazy how they put pieces together to make it make sense. So.
Yeah, you know what? You have to have you have to have a calling for that, bro. You have to have a passion for that. Like, for an example, Magic Girl, for her being a coroner.
Yeah.
We're not saying a coroner, mortician.
Yeah.
Bro, I can't be there fucking with a dead guy, bro. I can't be there, bro. Eating a fucking sandwich and then putting it down and...
That's the best part. You put it on their stomach if it isn't cut up yet.
Yeah, bro. But cleaning his toes and shit like that. I'm good with that shit. So much respect, Magic Girl. I just can't do that. So keep on trucking.
All right. So next story. Have you ever gone to like a Goodwill? Ever donated stuff?
Oh man, if you're a swap meet baby, you got to be a Goodwill baby.
What?
Yes, I like Goodwills, and I like swap meets. But I'm gonna tell you why. Even as an older man, I like finding toys, old school toys.
I'm glad you said that because it has to do with toys.
For reals?
Yeah.
You know what my nickname was when I was a kid?
Yeah.
Only by my close friends. Toy Man.
Toy Man.
Toy Man.
Sounds frightening.
Yeah, it does. you know what I'm looking for? Stretch Armstrong. Remember that guy?
Oh,
I know people say, "Oh, they remade it." No, I want the OG.
I think that this wrestler named Bundy way back in the day, but he would stretch out.
I almost bought $6 Million Man. It was like this. The dope thing was he in the back of his head, because he had like vision and you could see like far away.
Yeah.
So if you close your eye, you can actually look and you see like kind of like
That's
far.
the one
like,
that has the sound effects when he runs, right?
No. That shit, yeah. Hell, yeah. But he's running slow motion and it's no. And that slow. It's funny how that slow motion is supposed to make it sound like he's running fast. No.
Hey, that's the magic of movies, right? Magic of TV.
Yes. Hell yeah, the good old days.
Yeah. But I like Goodwill places. I mean, you can still get vinyl over there.
Vinyl, big time.
Yeah.
I wouldn't buy underwear though.
Yeah, you know what? I would probably avoid that part.
Yeah, especially if you see yellow stains on them. Anyways.
I'm just picturing you at the store. You know what? Nah, I'm not gonna get that. No, come on. Well, but you mentioned toys because this one. Well, actually, has to do with a thrift store where people actually donate stuff.
Okay.
But this thrift store is having problems because aside from the normal people donating clothes, donating toys, donating electronics, apparently they've been having a big wave of people donating their adult toys.
Oh no.
Yeah. So they don't know why this is happening. They just been getting people dropping off their like dildos and their cock rings and their vibrators and
Motion lotion, candles, chastity cage.
They're not too sure what to do about this. So what they're doing now is they're putting up signs telling people that informing them that they are being recorded, they are being monitored when they drop off stuff, so they know who's donating what.
Oh wow!
And they're doing that because they want people to stop donating, their dildos.
Okay, let's press pause right there. Alex, how long has that question been up? Barely 9 minutes.
Wow, yeah, man.
Okay, let's hold on. Okay, when we get 15 minutes, let me know. Okay. So my thing is this. I already know the answer, but I have to ask you.
Yeah.
Would you ever buy, again, like a butt plug or a dildo or a chastity cage from the secondhand store?
I mean, if I was in a relationship and the mood hit us, and we would just drive by one of these places, might pick up something.
Would you clean it first, or would you just go raw?
Never go raw, Tony. Never go raw. Oh, so you got weird things that they put on there, to keep them looking fresh.
Can you imagine you pick up imagine you pick up like a black dildo. Maybe
I wouldn't pick one.
Hold on, or you just say your girl you're with, a big 12-incher.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're like, hey babe, let's get this. And you're like, okay, cool. I'm gonna use it on you. And then
what?
Hold on, I'm gonna use it on you. You tell her. You're telling her I'm gonna use it on you. Okay, cool. And then this 6'7" black dude named Jerome walks in and goes, oh shit, you're gonna buy my shit? And it was his.
Yeah.
Would you still buy it?
Yeah, I'd be like, oh shit, we're twins.
Even though he used it on himself?
What?
That's what I'm asking you.
What?
He walks in. Yes, it's used. We're talking about a secondhand store.
Oh, what? No. What? You didn't say it was a secondhand store.
I did tell you that.
Did he say that, Alex? Really?
Yeah, we're talking about secondhand stores.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
I said, would you buy them?
No, I wouldn't go to one.
Yeah, why not? That's what you said. So I gave you a hypothetical scenario where Jerome walks in and you have his toy that he used to use, but he donated. Would you still buy it knowing that it was his?
No, I wouldn't even go inside one like that, Tony. Would you?
He goes, huh? He goes, buy more time. He said yes. He's guilty to proven innocent, especially here in LA.
Oh, shit.
All right, let's go.
All right, well, you know what? Here's a fun fact.
Why are you gay?
Who say I am gay?
You are gay.
I'm not gay.
You are gay. Okay, let's go.
All right, here's one fun fact that I because Veterans Day just happened yesterday, right?
Yes.
So I wanted to give this fun fact. Did you know Bob Barker? Do you know who Bob Barker is?
Oh yeah. He's from that show.
The Price is Right.
Yeah, he also came on what was that Adam Sandler movie? Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
And he had a radio show here back in the day also.
I believe he passed away now, right?
Yes. And I want to read this fact about him. He was born in Darrington, Washington, in modest circumstances. Barker spent most of his youth on the Rosebud Indian Reservation and was a citizen of the Rosebud Sioux tribe. He joined the United States Navy Reserve during World War II. Barker worked part-time in radio while attending college. 1950, he moved to California to pursue a broadcasting career. He was given his own radio show, The Bob Barker Show, which ran for 6 years. He began his game show career in 1956, hosting Truth or Consequences. And I just wanted to put that because, he was a veteran. He was in the reserves. But the thing that tripped me out, I didn't know he was Native American.
He was?
Yeah, that's right. He was from Rosebud. He was from the Rosebud Sioux tribe. I thought he tanned.
Okay.
You remember he was a brown guy.
Yeah.
But I thought he was a white guy that just got a like some really golden tan. Like
the orange guy.
yeah, no, like that other actor, just another actor that's white, and he gets a super bronze tan. Also.
Like the orange one. Do you think Donald Trump paints himself?
At certain times, yeah. I don't think he does it anymore because back then he looked a lot more lively.
Yeah.
Because of the color. Now he's looking very pale. He's accepting
Hey,
that.
Donald Trump's gaining momentum right now, bro.
Is he though?
Yes, he is. Stop. Yes, he is. We don't need eggheads and why and the aliens and did you get the shot? We need to get that guy the fuck out of here.
Hey, wait. Let me reverse that, Tony. He was the first one to actually start pushing for that shot.
Yeah, and he's the one that called trans. What do you say? Brave. They are brave. Remember when he showed up to the White House and that one trans flashed their boobs?
Oh, you're talking about Biden?
Yeah. Who else do you think I'm talking
No,
about?
I was talking about the shot. Trump was the first one pushing the shot.
I'm talking about Biden, bro.
You didn't say
I imitated him. The shot, the aliens, and the parents, and he's everywhere, bro. He's everywhere.
No, he's not, Tony. He's at the beach
Sleeping.
sleeping.
Okay.
That's where
Or
he's
if not
at.
in Maui, sleeping. Remember, or whatever that storm. He's playing golf.
But yeah, I just wanted to put that out about Bar Barker, aside from him being a veteran, that just the fact that this dude was a Native American this whole time.
I didn't know that, bro.
I didn't know that either.
I've known white people with blue eyes say they're native.
Yeah. And apparently he owns a golf course behind Universal Studios.
I didn't know there was one there.
I mean,
I'm not a golfer.
Me either. I've
Okay.
seen Universal Studios a bunch of times. I didn't even know there was a golf course.
Okay,
back
so
there.
change my mind. Golfers are not athletes.
Okay, if you say that, then that would mean people that use bow and arrows, those competitors, they're not athletes either.
I don't consider those guys athletes.
Tennis players either.
Tennis players, yes.
No,
Yes.
because they only move side to side and they just swing.
They're in shape.
But they
But they
breathe
swing.
hard.
Even volleyball.
Well, golfers.
Have you seen those girls' legs and nalgas?
golfers? They still got to swing.
Swing.
You got two people.
No.
Different.
Okay, right now, do you consider yourself an athlete?
Oh yeah, I'm a podcast athlete.
Okay, I give you that one.
Check out the body.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Yeah. Podcasting Olympics. Yeah. Hell yeah. I got it. Oh, good. When you see Norbert in Taco Bell, he's in training. Leave him alone.
I'll probably be blasting my Rocky montage.
Yeah.
Dun,
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 dun.
dun. No, not that one.
No, don't fuck. Which one?
Wait.
Wait, what? The vaccine.
No.
The aliens.
Dun,
The
no, the one that goes dun, 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 dun,
dun,
dun,
dun, dun, dun.
dun. There you go.
Oh, that's from Rocky IV when he fights Ivan Drago.
That's my favorite one.
That's my weakest one.
What?
I don't like that guy.
That's like that was like the best fight out
I
of
thought it
all
was
of them.
aight. I thought it was aight.
Okay, which one's your favorite one then?
Number one. Number three, when he fights Mr. T, Clubber Lang. And then the last one, Rocky Balboa. Yes.
Number 4 is my favorite. I even think everybody number 4 is their favorite.
No, they're not.
That's the best one. I mean, he was
Maybe
training the wood.
A lot of women won't admit it, but
they
they like the white guy Drago, but they will never admit it in front of their husband. Babe, do you like him? No.
You know why I liked it more? Because that was the one where James Brown was in it.
Oh yeah, that was dope. And Apollo Creed
Living
and then
in
he got
America. That shit was dope.
killed. Well, Rocky always had dope soundtracks. Always has dope soundtrack. Eye of the Tiger, remember that one? That's the one you put in every time you shower.
Nah, I never really. That one never really got to me.
I love Clubber Lang.
The one that got to me was that bus scene where I think who died? Where Apollo died.
The bus scene?
Yeah, where he was on the bus. He was just thinking about his life, his career.
The bus?
Yeah, he was on the bus. Or was he driving the Ferrari? He was driving the
He
Ferrari.
wasn't in no fucking bus. He was in a Pantera.
Was it Pantera?
Yes. What do you get a Pantera in a bus?
I don't know. I thought because I saw.
If I wasn't riding the RTD.
I gotta watch.
Anyway,
the movie
let's go.
again. Anyways, okay. So next story. You know that in some people tend to cremate their
The loved ones.
their loved ones, right? Well, apparently this Colorado funeral home was busted for holding out on 189 bodies.
Why?
Because apparently, actually, the part of the investigation didn't say why they had that many. The part of the story was that this funeral home was giving out these people, their family members, ashes that were concrete mix.
Oh no.
Is that make sense to you?
Yeah. Is this the place that recently? There's a place that recently got busted for selling body parts.
Well, I think they were also.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm like, so you know what? If you do get a family member cremated, maybe
you need to be there when they do it.
Yeah, you need to be there when they do it. Yeah, because apparently some people were definitely getting dry concrete mix for ashes.
Okay. This is the real serious question. I'm only saying this because I've seen this in real life.
Okay.
You notice that when somebody passes away, man, God bless their soul, bro, and they have money.
Yeah.
And let's just say 3 sons.
Yeah.
Or 2 sons, a daughter.
Yeah.
3 kids.
Yep.
I want you guys to sell the house.
Yeah.
Split it between you guys.
Yeah.
My life saving, split it between you guys. Mm-hmm. My Social Security, my pension, split it between you guys.
Yeah.
You get the motorcycle, you get the truck,
Yeah.
you get my Gran Torino, whatever. Okay?
I'm not cleaning this wood.
Yeah, exactly. But I love you guys so much. It's gonna cost this much to bury me. I already have my funeral paid off.
Yeah.
My plot where it says my name. This is what I once said.
Yeah.
And let's just say I don't know what it costs Norbert for all of that. I'm just giving you a hypothetical number.
Yeah.
Say it's gonna cost $30,000 for all of that.
Yeah.
Okay. He passes away, and the children say it only cost maybe like $3,000 to cremate him.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that's right?
I mean,
it's either yes or no. Do you think that's
you
right?
say it's right. What does that mean? What does it tell if it's right?
If the father tells them, I put away $30,000 for my burial, for my funeral, for my viewing, for the food, for my plot, because I even put a bench there because I want you guys to come visit me.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's going to cost $30,000. So now he passes away. There's $30,000 there. But the kids start asking, it only costs like $5,000 or $3,000 to cremate him. Why don't we just do that and split the rest? Do you think that that's right?
I mean, morally, that's wrong.
What? Yeah. Okay, pretend we don't have morals. What is your answer?
No. What's your answer, Tony?
Bro, I've known people like that, bro.
Yeah.
And you know what? All they did was fucking fight, bro.
Yeah, well, that's usually
over money.
When that happens. Yeah, that's why some of these rich people, they just give it to like charities because they already know what's gonna happen.
Alex, okay, I don't know if you've been listening, but did you hear the whole situation I said? See? Okay, at least how many minutes now has that question been? Has it been 15?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and read it to us.
Okay, would you get a pig heart transplant to live another 6 months? 139 votes. 37% said hell yeah. 63% said hell no.
Damn.
Okay, here's the next one.
Look at that.
Here's the next one, okay? Would you buy an adult toy? Would you buy a used adult toy? I'm only asking because this guy said about the secondhand store that people have been donated them. If they donated them, obviously some people are probably on a budget. Okay.
If you had to guess, which toy would somebody consider buying?
All dildos, bro.
Really?
I think the women will buy them.
Out of all the toys?
I mean, some men, because men are coming out of the
there's
closet
like 30 different kinds of toys.
Well, I'm just saying that. What do you think is the most popular one then?
That somebody would buy secondhand. What
do you think is the most popular one?
You're saying
secondhand adult toys. What do you think is the most popular one? A dildo.
You know what? No, I mean I would
or a butt plug,
like a feather. A feather. That's,
how would you use a feather for?
Well, some people like the
where
you touch them with it because it like
you can get a leaf or any a feather from a damn.
So you get a leaf instead.
Like wow, like no.
Or like
I'm gonna look at a feather and like
or like
nice feather.
those spanky things.
I could use a damn belt. We're not pinche, a twig from the tree. You can use anything, bro. But I would say probably like a chastity cage. You could probably
That's
find.
probably what you would get.
I didn't say that's what I would get. What you would
That was
find.
my question. What
No, I wouldn't buy nothing secondhand. Okay, nothing.
Well, I mean, it's free.
When
so.
it comes to when adult toys, you probably find a chastity cage, probably find butt plugs and dildos, maybe some lotion. I'll buy them and I'll send them to you. Not cleaned, not sterilized.
Put him in the dishwasher.
Okay, let's keep it going. We got about 15 minutes before we start taking calls.
There's a lot of. So, all right. This is a notice to people with fake Gmail's accounts. Google is on December 1. They're going to start deleting a lot of accounts that aren't being used. So if you have like 50 different fake Google accounts that you don't log into, if you don't want to lose them, make sure you log in all of them before December 1, because Google has noticed that there's a lot of accounts that nobody's using. So all these inactive accounts, they're going to start deleting them on December 1st. So if you got fake accounts, go check them out.
I know somebody that has by the way, she has more fake Google.
Well,
she has more fake Gmails than fucking Hillary Clinton. Okay,
yeah.
And the thing is, there are people out there with all of these fake ass Gmails, bro, just to make fake Instagram pages to get a hold of people.
Well, there used to be that one hack where people would use it to keep getting free trials for Netflix. I don't know if you heard about that, but Google will let you create a bunch of different emails so that every time you go on Netflix would think it's somebody else.
Right.
So you consistently get this 7-day trial every time. So you'd have Netflix
I can't
for like
do that.
That's
Can
a
you
lot
do
of
that?
work. That's a lot of work. Just for free?
Yeah.
Well, shit, it costs like $16 now to have Netflix.
A month.
Way.
We spend more buying whack ass Starbucks than we do watching Netflix. But here's the crazy part. I have Netflix and I probably watch it maybe once a month,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying.
You know?
Is it worth it? Nah.
Is it worth it? Let me twerk it.
All right. All right. So everybody knows that AI is here. Let me ask you, Tony, do you feel that we will eventually have a Terminator world that we would have to live in?
I hope not, bro. I hope not.
Well,
No.
I'm gonna destroy your hope here, because apparently there's a robot in Korea that pretty much has like an AI running it. Killed a man.
Fuck.
He crushed this worker in there that was carrying a box, because apparently this machine was designed to crush boxes. So wherever it detects a box, it would grab it and then crush it.
Wow.
Apparently, nobody programmed this thing to know what a human looks like. So when this guy decided to walk with a box near the machine,
Oh, wow.
the machine with its arms, its metallic arms,
Just grabbed him as
grabbed him and the box and crushed his head and his chest and killed him.
Does it say where this happened at?
Korea, South Korea. They're very advanced when it comes to like robots, and this was in a factory,
Okay.
because they use these things to save money.
Let me ask you this, bro. Serious question. Serious question.
Yeah.
Do you still have your parents?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any? And I'm sure you do, but also, I'm not trying to say this disrespectful. I ask this respectfully. Do you have loved ones that have passed on, like really close loved ones?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. With AI,
Yeah.
would you ever want to hear their voice again?
No.
I wouldn't either.
No.
I wouldn't either. I had a dream the other day, bro, because I have a lot of crazy dreams, bro. Okay. I had a dream the other day that I don't know who this friend was in my dream, but he started to go crazy because some sick bastard who was trying to get back at him. In my dream, his mother had passed,
All right.
and he was going through a hard time.
Uh-huh.
Somebody created an AI voice of his mother and called him and played the audio like it was his mother trying to reach out to him.
Fuck.
And in the dream, he went crazy. So I thought about that. I don't have my mother or my father anymore.
Yeah.
Would I ever want to hear their voice? No, I wouldn't. I think that's the danger part of sick people, because I'm thinking, why did I dream about that?
Yeah.
Some people, some people may want to. The sad part is that if you hear your loved one, you may want to hear more.
Yeah, and then that's tough because we're all human, Tony.
Yeah.
And sometimes we're never really ready to lose somebody we love.
No, never.
And in that situation, when you hear that there's a possibility you could hear, I mean, if you can't let go, you're gonna want to listen to that. And this is the part that some people say, don't try to talk to your dead relatives,
Right.
Because it could be something else talking about.
I believe that. I believe
And I mean, death is hard, but I mean, people have to understand that it's part of life. You can't have life without death. And
Absolutely.
It's a natural occurrence, and it sucks when it doesn't happen naturally. But you just always got to keep them in mind. Keep them in there.
All right, let's move on.
Okay, so this new study, this might help guys because, it might help women too, because apparently there's a new study that shows women that are on the pill have a mental change.
What pill are you talking about?
The pill.
Like to not get pregnant pill?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, when apparently this study shows that some of these pills could actually make women more riskier, meaning they would take more riskier actions. So there's a good possibility that the pill might be making with some women, slutty.
Really? You mean
Yes.
like? Okay, if I'm understanding you right, that it might get riskier, like not make them more hornier, but
Promiscuous. It might make them more promiscuous because it messes with the part of their brain that pretty much tells you, no, don't do that. And what it does, it pushes that away and gives the other one like, yeah, go for it. Fuck it.
yeah.
So
Alex, hold on. Alex, can you bring us a caguamas, please?
So this is one thing for you women out there. If you're taking the pill and you notice maybe you're being a little too promiscuous, or maybe you're too much of a risk taker, there's a good shot that it's your pill that's making you act that way. Some people are saying if you want to know if this is affecting you, stop taking the pill for a few months and see if you start thinking differently. Because apparently this is making them think like in a more risque way. They would. Thank you.
Now, was that good for a man though?
I mean, for a single man at a club, like Club Rhodium.
Friday, November 17th. Remember, get your tickets.
I mean, if you're on the pill.
The link is pinned.
So apparently this study might show why some women tend to be more promiscuous because they're on the pill.
All right.
I mean, they probably want to do that because they know there's a less chance of getting pregnant, but it might actually be because the chemicals are actually making their brain think like, YOLO.
What about Yoko?
Hey,
You know what Yoko is?
that's the chick that broke up the Beatles, right?
No. It's another acronym to YOLO.
What? You only know one?
You're only cute online. Hey, don't talk to her. Why? She's a Yoko.
She's a Yoko.
She's only cute online.
All right. All right, next story. So apparently, have you ever
had the 805 beer?
what?
I've never had.
I never have either. This
So
is
we're
the
going to
first
try
time.
the
I've always heard
805.
good things from Firestone Walker. So-
Firestone Walker from
So
the
shout out to
805.
Firestone Walker. If you want to sponsor, let us know.
Yeah. And let me give a shout out to everybody from the 805. You got to say it with the Billy D. Williams, with the Lando Calrissian voice.
The
From
805.
The 805.
The 805. Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
I hate
So
these
if you
guys
see
with
any other
sexy ass
podcasters
voices.
drinking the 805, now you know where they got it from.
Oh, wait,
Anyways,
where is the 805?
it's in the 805 area.
Oh, is that where it's at?
Google it. Okay. So yeah.
I'm horrible with it. Okay, so did you ever bring yourself to having, or do you know anybody that had to sell their car to a car dealership? Maybe they sell it because they need the money, or they traded in for another car.
I knew a guy that sold the station wagon to take his girl out on a date.
What?
I knew a guy that sold his station wagon to take a girl out on a date.
Okay, so how does he take a girl out on a date selling his car?
He borrowed his friend's car.
Jeez, he really need that much money for a date?
Yes, he did, bro.
Expensive hooker.
What it was like, you know how you got these women today? Pretty good, huh? You hear women today, if a motherfucker want to take me out, he's got to give me at least a deposit of $500.
The fuck?
Yeah, or he got to take me out shopping, or he got to do this, or he got to do that. I'm sorry, but you got a lot of women like that que se creen la gran cosa, and they act so bougie, but yeah, when they go home, they take a shower, they turn the water on with pliers. Okay, they work at 7-Eleven out of a fucking warehouse, but they're bougie.
I would hope
Yeah.
they're locking pliers at least.
Pliers from the dollar store. Pliers. Yeah. But yeah, my thing, anyways.
I mean, it's all bad, Tony, because that way of thinking, and it's not women's fault either. It's man's fault. It's men's fault.
Simps.
It's simps.
That create those women.
Yes, that create those women. That make these women believe that. Cheers. That make them think that they're independent women because they make all this money on like their OnlyFans or whatever the fuck they're getting their money, but not realizing that it's men that are giving them that money. Like, you didn't make that money on your own. You had a bunch of simp men that gave you that money.
Okay.
If no man, no money.
Do you ever hear men go online on Facebook Live, Instagram Live, YouTube Live, or whatever say, I'm independent. I don't need nobody. I make my own money. I got my own car. That just means you're a regular dude. Okay?
I've seen men that say things like that. It makes me think,
Okay,
really, dude?
I've never heard that, but you're just a regular dude, okay?
Yeah.
But when a woman says it, I'm independent. I make my own money. I got my own car. And then they say something stupid like, do you think I need a man to fix my car? I take that shit to a mechanic. I don't need no man. I'm independent.
Hey, well, you know what? Hey, let me just say that, Tony. There are female mechanics. I know I'm playing devil advocate here, but there are definitely women.
Okay. Devil's advocator.
hot,
Have you ever
sexy-
took your car to get fixed by a female?
No, I
Okay,
fixed
then.
my own car.
Okay.
That's what's real,
I
man.
like
Nah,
this,
just
this,
kidding.
this 805. Hit me for the sponsor, 805.
Hells yeah. But okay, so that's a good story. Well, apparently this man tried to sell his car to a dealership, and they want to they got to test it out, right? They got to
Right.
check that you're giving them a good car.
Uh-huh.
So this salesman gets the keys to his car.
Hold on one second. Let me pour you a shot, and then I got to patch it to Alex.
Hey,
Because Alex wants to get a little tipsy up in here.
that's right.
Okay. Be careful, I put something in it.
Hey.
This is that Spike Lee.
It's that
See.
Spike Lee. Okay, so this guy wanted to sell his Mustang. The salesman said, okay, but that's cool. You know what? Let me test drive it.
Okay.
See if it's cool. This motherfucker got caught driving that dude's car at 103 miles per hour on a 45 miles per hour zone.
God. Hot dog it. Are you serious?
Yeah. This fool got pulled over by the cops and asked him, did you know you're driving at 103 on a 45? He says, yes, officer, I do. I'm actually test driving this car to make sure that, we could buy it off of this guy.
Damn. You know what would be a good one? You know what would be a better one? Did you know you're driving 130 miles per hour? Yes. I've been drinking. I'd rather go in for drunken driving than whatever else.
Well, I mean, the cop wasn't having it. He said, because this guy told him, well, I'm a salesman. I'm just trying to test the car. Cop said, I don't care if you're testing the fucking car. You're driving 103 on the 45. What made you think that was a good idea?
Or another thing I could tell the cops? Roll down the window, give them my license from a little crack.
Yeah.
And say, I feel unsafe and I'm unarmed.
Dude, this dude
There's
actually,
people that do that, bro.
this dude actually said to the cop, "Can I call my manager?"
Can I call my manager? Wow. Oh, hey, I'm indigenous and I'm non-binary.
Where did you pull that from?
I saw a lady on Instagram.
Yeah.
The cop pulled over. She goes, "I'm sorry. I know who you are. I know how you are." It was a white guy. And she was white too. But I'm indigenous and I'm non-binary. He goes, "Ma'am, you step out of the car." And she goes, "Oh, please refer to me as my pronoun. I'm they."
She says she should have just said,
Yeah, bro.
I identify myself as innocent.
Yeah. And she said, "I feel threatened right now. I feel threatened." Like, bro, like we are supposed to put up with mental issues today, bro.
Yeah.
With people's stupidity.
And you know what, Tony? I'm glad you brought that up because this leads up to the next story here.
And by the way, for those of you guys that like to ask, even though they're not paying us for the 805,
805.
but Jameson,
Woo.
I was gonna get some Buchanas,
Yeah.
some Buchanan, but we flipped it, Buchanan. But today, Jameson. So, a ver qué pasa. A ver, salud. Salud. It's
Irish whiskey.
Irish whiskey, even though I'm not Irish. But I will say this, that during the cold days, like it's starting to get a little coldish,
Yeah.
I'll drink a little whiskey and some dark beer.
I don't like drinking Jameson because honestly, it makes me want to smoke a cigarette. I don't know why.
For reals?
Yeah.
Are you a cigarette smoker?
Only when I drink Jameson.
Anybody got a frajo in the live chat? Anybody got a frajo in the live chat? Let's put some frajos right there on the live chat.
Let me get frago. Okay, so I said that. I'm glad you said it because that moves to the next story. Apparently, transgender people can be baptized Catholic.
Oh my God, I heard that.
And serve as godparents. Transgender people can be godparents at Roman Catholic baptisms, witnesses at religious weddings, and receive baptism themselves. The Vatican Doctrinal Office said on Wednesday, responding to a question from a bishop, the department known as the dicastery of the doctrine of the faith was vague, however, in response to the question of whether a same-sex couple could have a church baptism for an adopted child or one obtained through a surrogate mother. So apparently, they're doing transgender baptism.
Okay, so when they grab the baby, do they ask it like, are you non-binary? Are you cisgender male? Are you, what do you identify as? Or are we talking about adults?
We're talking about adults.
Damn. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Let me ask you this, Norbert. Whether you care or not, do you agree?
We're going to go back to that same answer. I don't care.
I don't care. That's the new one.
I don't care.
Let's go out with a bang, and from here on out, I don't care.
I don't care. I mean, but I want to say this is more like the church just trying to get clout, I guess. We want to be part of the mainstream
Because it's trending.
because it's trending.
Yeah.
And I mean, did they have to now? Did they have to say these things? No, they didn't have to say these things. But because they want to be part of the whole mainstream right now, because it's trending.
Do you know who won the World Series?
It wasn't the Nationals, right?
No. The team from Texas.
The Rangers.
The Rangers. Okay. Was it the Rangers, you guys? I think it was the Rangers.
Was it the Rangers?
Can you Google it? It was a Texas team. That's all I'm
I don't
going to
like
say.
Texas baseball teams. They're cheaters.
Who won the World Series? I know it was. I believe it was the Rangers.
Well, it better not be the Astros because I'd be pissed if it was them.
No, it wasn't the Astros.
Fuck the Astros.
Okay, let us know, Alex. Okay, the Rangers. You know that's the only team that didn't accept Pride Day or the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence.
I saw a story about that.
Yeah.
Somebody put it. It's funny how the one team that didn't, indulge
Yes.
in this won
The World Series.
I didn't like it when the Dodgers did it.
Yeah, but you didn't mind dressing up. Ha ha ha. Anyways, one of those guys kind of looked like Mega Cuck, if you ask me.
Hey, hey, Alex, were you able to download that video that I sent by any chance? Check right now. Okay, because I wanted to talk about this because I wanted to get your opinion, Tony. I want to because apparently there's this video going out of a mother that jumped on her son during a football game. She just like jumped on them. People want to say she straddled them.
Straddled them?
Straddled them. I'm gonna say that's like a motion, like pelvic motion.
Isn't that kind of like
a pelvic
you
motion?
You jump on him and then you kind of wrap your legs around his waist almost.
And like you're kind of like doing a straddling thing.
What's straddling? Like up and down, side to side?
I'm thinking like a hip movement.
Oh shit! Like a twerk.
Is it like a twerk?
Like humping them almost.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go with that.
Like when you. I guess this lady grabbed him from on top,
Yes.
wrapped her like knees around his waist,
son, yeah.
and he started moving somehow.
No, he just grabbing them. I mean, people are putting it as her straddling. That's
Okay,
what
let's
people
try
are
it. Let's
saying.
get up and try it.
Okay, so Alex, you got it. Okay, so Alex is gonna show you guys the clip. I want to know if you guys in the live chat think this was wrong that she did this with her
Go
son.
ahead, go ahead.
He's gonna
One
play
more
it again.
time.
And I think
One more time.
people are only upset about it because she's a hot mom. And I think if she was like a 300-pound lady or 400-pound lady, I don't think too many people would be upset of that.
When I first saw that from a distance, I thought it was his girlfriend. It's hard for me to see a mom do that. Look, if that's the way you do it and that's the way you get down, I don't have a problem with it. But my thing, it just looks weird.
Well, it reminds me of those situations where you see some of these dads that kiss their kids on the lips.
Yeah, bro. Okay, I saw Tom Brady win his last, not the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Super Bowl,
I wouldn't do
but
that,
the Patriots Super Bowl. He grabbed the owner and
Do that again? I don't know about that. But live chat, I'm asking this to the live chat. You guys let me know, is this wrong or you find nothing wrong with it?
to straddle your son? No, is it wrong to straddle your
People
son?
are titling straddle. I just see some mom just jumping for joy
Okay,
on
Alex,
her
read
and hugging her son.
before you put, is it wrong to straddle your son? Okay. Read me the last one that we put up there. Okay. Speak into the mic, sir. Well,
Okay.
I drink my 805.
116 votes. Would you buy a used adult toy is the question.
Yeah.
And 24% said hell yeah.
Oh,
See?
wow.
And
That's higher than-
76% said hell no.
Okay, now, should we put it, is it okay to straddle your son or would you straddle your son? How would you?
But I mean, people are calling the
I
straddle.
know that. Then what do you call that then? What do you call that? Let's give it a name.
Jumping for joy.
On your son?
Okay, that sounds just as bad.
Would you straddle your son? Okay, and we showed the video. That's the only reason why we're asking this
This is
question.
only going to the females, right?
No, I don't care. Okay, anybody, But what I'm saying is that's who we saw on the video. This woman jumped for joy on her son.
Yeah.
Okay, when you first saw it, be honest with me. What went through your mind? What did you think?
God damn, his mom's hot.
About the action. Fuck the mom.
Oh.
Okay?
God damn. You know what? At first I was like, I looked at
Ya
it.
se
And
puso pedo este güey. Come on, bro. Answer the question. Stop beating around the bush.
Wait, what was the question?
¿Ya ves? ¿Ya ves?
What was the question again?
Míralo, güey. Míralo, güey.
Yeah.
Okay. When you first saw the video, what was the first thing that went through your mind about the action, about what the mom did to the son? What went through your mind?
I mean, I just thought it was just a mom jumping for joy, hugging her son.
So you're
he won the game.
okay. So this was normal to you then.
I mean,
So this is normal to you, right?
for white people, yeah.
No, to you, This is normal to you, right?
Would. I thought for white people, yeah. I thought that was normal.
Okay. When I first saw it, I thought it was kind of like weird. That's all I'm going to say. Alex, when you first saw it, what went through your mind?
Damn.
Wow. See,
That
that guy.
But I'm saying, she's
That's
hot.
what I
She's a hot
said.
mom.
No,
She's
okay,
hot.
okay. About the action now.
Was it a damn?
What came
or
next? Damn what?
That's crazy.
Hey.
All right, give us one more. Give us one more because we're gonna take calls, bro.
All right. This one's yeah, okay, we'll go with this one. Have you ever seen Fight Club?
Yes, it took me. I actually had to watch it several times to understand it because I didn't know
Oh, okay,
that
okay.
Edward Norton was.
Yeah, I
know,
totally get that
So
part.
I literally took me a while, bro.
Yeah.
So
No. Me too. I was like, wait a minute. The
Yeah.
fuck?
Overall, I thought it was a well put movie put well together. Okay.
Yeah.
And one of the scenes was actually filmed here in Wilmington, bro.
What? Really?
Yeah. So on the west side. But if we ever watch it, I'll show you what part.
So apparently 2 South Carolina daycare teachers also thought it was pretty cool. So what they did is that they ended up making the kids fight each other.
No, don't say that.
These 2 were arrested because they got caught having the kids fight each other and allowing the violence to proceed without correction. I mean, some might say it's innovative.
Be careful. There's parents listening.
I mean,
you better be careful. Whatever Norbeez says from here on out is on him.
I mean, you see parents take their kids to like karate class, judo class.
But this is school, bro. This is school.
That's a school too.
Of what?
Of fighting.
So, okay. I understood that it was a regular school where you go learn your ABCs and.
Oh, well, yeah. I'm no, you said, but that's a school. And I'm saying that those places also where they learn judo, taekwondo.
Well, you're
those
there.
Are schools
you're
also.
there to confront and to self-defense, etc. But this is a regular school, bro.
Yeah.
My thing is, those 2 teachers, let them go heads up in the jail. Let them go heads up in the jail.
They just might. You know, it takes me back to that movie 300. You remember that movie? 300?
I didn't like that movie. I thought that movie was,
Did
a lot of people like that movie.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, it's all fucking red and it's in front of a green screen.
But you said how
and every dude had a 6-pack. Every dude.
I didn't notice that part.
Yeah, right. And you also noticed the bulge.
Anyways, the story goes that a lot of their kids were trained from the get-go to fight. I don't think anybody's gonna bully these kids as soon as they go to grade school. I'm just saying, make them tough.
All right.
Can you imagine all these little 4-year-olds just going at it?
No, I can't. Because I have grandbabies that age, and if something like that ever happened,
A kid versus a kid, though, not like a.
I don't care.
I mean,
If a teacher told my grandson,
if you're
fight that guy, I don't care if he was winning or losing. To me,
that was a question.
it doesn't matter. I'm sucking that teacher up. And I'll go to jail with a smile.
So if he tells you, your grandson just, he's pretty much top of the class. He beat up everybody.
And I'm like, yeah, he did. Oh, yeah,
He's-
come here. Let me show you. I want to show you where he learned that from. Okay? And I'll guillotine his ass. So.
Okay, but low key, would you feel happy knowing that your grandkid beat you was the champion?
No, bro. No.
Hey, granddad, I'm the champion.
No, my grandson got into a fight and did win. Okay? And you know what? The parents were very, very upset. I went to the school, bro, and talked to the parents.
Yeah.
You know, they thought I was the dad, but I wasn't.
Yeah.
You know, of course they were upset. I apologized. My daughter apologized or whatever. And of course, but we're not trying to raise babies like that, bro.
Yeah,
Like I'm just not. I'm not for that, bro.
Well, let me ask you: would you be okay sending your grandson to things like that to learn a martial arts?
I want them to learn boxing, and most likely I probably will put them into boxing. Yeah.
So as long as it's in a controlled environment for that purpose, you're okay with it.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Not if it's in a daycare.
Definitely not in a daycare, bro. Hell no. Hell no.
Well, you know, they get arrested.
Look, bro, I grew up with friends that their parents, I don't know how old they were, but we were like in elementary school. And believe it or not, every once in a while, the dad will give them a hit of a joint. The dad will give them like a sip of a beer.
Oh.
Yeah, bro. Like they would tell me, you know,
That's
and then
old
their
school.
dad would even say, you know, fuck that other kid up. And I'm thinking, bro, like I couldn't raise my kids like that or my grandkids like that.
You're really making me question my childhood, Tony. I got a lot of
Hey,
fights
different strokes for
as a
different
kid.
folks, bro. You know, so. But you don't look like the confrontational type, no.
Well, I mean,
But don't let that fool you.
Yeah, exactly.
So, all right, let's get
Okay,
to one more story.
Let me ask you one question
Okay,
here.
go ahead.
Because I'm curious. Do you think these two teachers were men or women?
Honestly, when it comes to that, it doesn't matter to me.
I know, but
Okay, if I had to guess, the way you asked, they were probably women, but I would say they were most likely men.
well, you had it right. There were women. It was Erica Jones, 27, and Serena Caldwell 56.
Then you know what you do? You take some pachucas from the fucking neighborhood, you roll them to that school and have them roll those teachers up.
Hey.
Protect yourself, teachers. Go, protect yourself.
Well, they're locked up already.
Well, there you go. For the holidays.
Oh, wait, since we're drinking beer right now, let
On
me
the
put this
805.
one. Apparently, a Twitch star
A Twitch star?
A Twitch from Twitch, the
channel.
the channel Twitch star is making beer with her own vaginal yeast.
Okay, isn't it crazy that all influencers come from TikTok?
Oh, this one came from Twitch.
Okay, so here's what happens, Norbert. Before we ask the Twitch question, okay? If they decide to do away with TikTok, do they stop being influencers? Like, is it over?
I mean, if their biggest following was there, it just might be. It just might be.
Because I don't understand the whole influencer thing. Like, I try to, but I'm probably just an old ass fuck because I'm sure that's probably what they're saying. But anyways, go ahead as far as the Twitch.
Her name is Caitlin Siragusa, who goes by the Amaranth on Twitch and OnlyFans, adding her own special ingredient to a beer she created with Polish beer company, the Order of Yonis. Should have been Chonis.
Yeah.
Her own vaginal yeast is what's being used to produce this beer. I gotta say,
Would you drink it?
I do believe she would sell.
Would you drink it? Yo, let me get that pussy beer.
No, Tony.
You're a damn liar. You know damn well you would. How much is that pussy beer? That's you. I know you.
The only sourdough I like is the bread.
Okay, you know what? If I could, let's take some calls.
Oh,
If you got the balls, make the
I mean,
calls.
I don't know, Tony. I mean,
Last I heard, some other podcaster was using that. If you got the balls, make the calls. I'm like, motherfuckers be biting my shit.
yeah. Well, what's it called?
Hold on.
I mean, if somebody told me it tasted good,
Can you hear yourself?
yeah, I could hear myself. If somebody told me it tasted good, I mean,
Is the number up? No. He said no.
I might take a sample, just a little swig.
Cállate, güey.
I'm a connoisseur of liqueurs and beers. And
Okay, you guys. Alex is lagging today. He's drinking whiskey, and he hasn't put the number up. Okay, there's the number. Once again, if you got the balls, make the calls. Let's go.
Wait, did we already put a poll?
The who?
A poll?
Yes, we did.
Oh, we did? Okay.
My poll.
Hey.
Anyways. Okay. All right, let's go, caller. Make sure you guys tap in. Here we go. Caller, your name or where are you calling from?
Hello, Tony.
Hell yeah.
Brad
Oh,
Pitbull.
shit. Brad Pitbull. Hey, shout out to you. He's a veteran.
Thank you. Calling from a pile of burning pallets over here by Skid Row.
That's right.
But so I'll wait the 10 freeway tomorrow. But
Yeah.
Hear the IE update. And hey, did you guys know that IE fools are born with a salvage title on the birth certificate?
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. yeah. I didn't know that.
But I'm here to dampen the mood. But in Palestine, there's a new acronym, WCNSF. That stands for Wounded Child, No Surviving Family.
Fuck.
So that acronym just started because, just as I said, and with the whole propaganda that's going on, choose one side or the other.
Yeah.
And I think I forget if it's Plato or Socrates who says only the dead have seen the end of war.
Dang,
but I just tell people, don't get too emotional, and a life is a life, and I'm not choosing either team, but I'll choose the team that's less popular or the one that the mainstream media doesn't think to go for. No, but that's it. Thank you for taking my call.
You got it, man.
And I just subscribed to your channel, Norbeez. And then Tony, props to you again for just having a communication with your fans, even with people that hate on you, because people don't they don't talk shit to Joe Rogan or complain that why don't you have a live chat? Why doesn't the Sean Ryan show have a call-in show or all these other channels? But when it comes to someone who does have it, that's it. So I just appreciate it, And again, I learned this from someone in the Harbor area, and I'm gonna keep saying this now, which is haters make me famous. So have a good night. Thank you for taking my call.
Awesome.
Talk to you later.
Thank you, my bro.
Later, Tony. Bye.
Hey, you know what? That was beautiful, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, thank you for subscribing.
Absolutely.
Was there something there that I didn't know?
About what?
About I'll figure it out.
Once again, guys, a lot of you guys been saying, how come I haven't been taking no calls? I'm going to say this respectfully for my guest. Every time I have a guest, I ask them this: are you okay with taking phone calls? If they tell me no, I'm not going to take them. So a lot of you guys come on how come you take no fucking phone? I have to respect my guests. So here we go. Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
What up, Tony? What up, Norbeez? It's the Snowman from the
fucking
Harbor area.
Snowman. I knew it was you, big dog.
Man, I'm about to cook today because it's 3 topics I want to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Get it, chef.
So the first one, this is for Norbeez, if he wants to, add his, what he thinks about this. But I was at work. My job is very hard to get a hold of us. It's like one of those, there's a phone line, but to get in, it's like, press 1. Oh, okay. Well, you could do it on your own. So, and it hangs up on you. So, finally, the lady called in. She went on a rant about AI, basically saying that AI was on the autistic system. And I Googled the word autistic, and it was like lack of communication. And I feel like in music, there's no more they don't train the artist. So there's a lot of if you look at the interviews, they don't interview well. So I feel like there's a agenda to make the children, even though if they're not autistic, think autistic because of lack of communication.
Yeah.
And that's my thought.
No. Yeah, well, I mean, it's true. I mean, everybody's attention span is like under 1 minute. That's what it is. That then all these platforms, that's why you have shorts, reels, TikTok. Our attention span just goes 1 minute and that's it. We gotta move on to the next thing.
Well, you know what? I think you're right to a certain extent. Okay. And I'm not saying by any means, you're wrong at all. And I'm going to tell you why, Snowman. I'm going to say this pertaining to music. Dr. Dre told me this. If the beat doesn't hit me within the first 30 seconds, skip. It isn't that our attention span is short. Is it possible? That's all I'm saying. It's a question.
Yeah.
That it just might not be interesting, so I skip.
I want to say there's a few songs out there. You listen for 30 seconds, boring. It's slow.
Now, can I say I'm the rapper?
Yeah.
And you're listening to my song and you say skip. Maybe can I use the excuse? What's your attention span? No, it's just fucking whack, bro. I
mean, what I was gonna say, the first 30 seconds, it might not be jumping, but because of the way they cut it, the 30 seconds after it's like, oh shit, why didn't you just cut it to this part?
Right.
But, artists are artists. They're going to put what they want,
Right. One thing, and I just want you to consider this, Snowman and Norbeez. When it comes to music, today people have shortened songs to 2 verses.
Yeah.
2-minute songs.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because of our attention span. Okay, why do you still listen to Knee Deep by Funkadelic, which is 12 minutes? Why do you still listen to the long version of Moorbound, which is 10 minutes? Why do you listen to the long version of Atomic Dog, which is 9 minutes? Because the songs are classic.
Yeah.
When it's a whack shit, okay, cool, done, cool, whatever. I believe it's both. Let me say that. A short attention span, but at the same time, if it's not appealing, bro, I'm going to skip.
Yeah, I mean you're right. I mean there's some, but for me it's always like I don't like the beginning part of the song, but I would just skip.
Right.
But nowadays, because of the short attention span, they won't try to listen to the rest of it.
You're right. You're right. Go ahead, Snowman.
I mean, yeah, you're right, but I mean, for somebody who wants to communicate, and in that aspect, I think they're going to be asked out in the future because nobody's going to want to communicate. Somebody like, who's able to communicate and with the gift of gab, that's going to be a dying skill.
Well, at the same time, if you have a short attention span, then maybe you have no business listening to podcasts because they're usually about 2 hours. And I'm not saying that to you.
I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, I'm not saying that to you. I'm saying that to people in general. So.
Yeah, no, I get it. Secondly, Alex Alonso, his podcast, he had Sunny Boy on there, who was basically going at Gil, saying because he's Honduran, he needs to stay out of Chicano, Chicano issues. I have a little problem with that. I'm Salvadorian, 100% Salvadorian. I grew up in San Pedro.
Yeah.
Nothing but Chicanos in San Pedro. All my friends are Chicanos. People are evolving. You got Bozo, who's half Mexican, half Salvadorian.
Yeah.
Right now the food community posted a post that it was a Salvadorian girl who graduated the bar, became a lawyer or got accepted to be a lawyer. It didn't say Salvadoreña accepted to be lawyer. It said Latina. I scrolled down when Mexicans, had, stuff, they said Mexican. They didn't say Latina, Latino. I have an issue with that.
Well, first of all, what's the name of the guy that interviewed who?
Alex Alonso, Street Gangs.
I don't know who that is. Okay, but who did he interview?
He interviewed like an OG from East LA who had an issue with Gil because when Gil went at Duno, he thought he should have stood out of it because he's not Mexican, he's not Chicano.
Gil went at Duno?
Oh, I don't know, but who was the guy who said this?
His name's Sunny Boy. He's a OG. Alex Alonso interviewed him.
Sonny, isn't he the guy that was
Street Gang
on that platform before?
Oh, yeah. He was a co-host.
Okay. From what I heard,
yeah,
because I don't watch, I really do not watch a lot of podcasts, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, if they don't bless me, if they don't encourage me or motivate me or feed my spirit, bro, I don't watch those podcasts, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. My thing is this. From somebody sent me a little clip, and I think he was saying he was non-Mexican or whatever. I'm not going to agree or disagree, but I will say this: I believe he was talking about more on the politics side of things.
Yeah.
So on those politics side of things, I won't speak on because I'm not a part of that life, bro.
Exactly.
So did you hear it?
I do believe he's referring to the situation that happened with Tyga.
Oh, okay.
And Tyga making
that
that video
too, he addressed that
where he was talking about he wasn't talking about Mexican, but it was pretty obvious that he was, doing things that would make a Mexican feel offended.
Now, do you think it was like in a general conversation, or do you think he was talking about more on the politic?
From what I know, from what I seen, it was mostly the fact that Sonny said, Gil had no say in the matter because one, he's not Mexican, and two, he shouldn't have to be the one to say what Mexicans feel offended by.
Well, look,
that's how he put it. From what I heard, that's how he put it, and to that degree, I would say, okay, I get it, because Tyga was definitely directing those things towards Mexican or Mexican descendants.
Oh, I see.
And I could definitely see why he would feel that Gil, being from Honduras, shouldn't really have a say in the matter because he wouldn't be able to relate to how Mexicans would feel about that. And
Right.
but Gil does have the right to talk about issues that he has concerns about.
Look. My thing with what little information I know, it's unfair for me to give my opinion. So that's where I was leaving it at.
I mean, what I would say is that if Gil really felt that was insulting to Mexicans, it would have been cool if he would have had a Mexican in that Power 106 interview.
Yeah.
Where a Mexican would be able to also express why they felt insulted by it. But since that didn't happen, it kind of felt like Mexicans were left out of it.
All right.
Well, Mexican Americans, anyways.
Snowman, anything else?
I mean, yeah, things are evolving. You know, like Bozo, like I said, he's half Salvadorian, half Mexican. You know,
Yeah.
I feel like everybody as a Latino, Latina, their words should be heard. You know, and that's how I feel about that.
And you know
And
what, Big Dog?
lastly, I wanted to.
Hold on, Snowman. When you came here, because we met, and it was a pleasure. And when we met, bro, it was all love. Did I treat you any different?
Nah, hell no.
It's all good, my bro. Go ahead. What's your next question?
Next thing is with the Jenny 6ix9ine thing. I did DM old girl Loca. I told her, man, you need to go interview with Tony A. She was like, send me the YouTube link. I sent her the link. Next thing I know, you guys are having dinner somewhere, or lunch somewhere. That was pretty dope.
Who's Loca?
The girl that went at Pink on behalf of Jenny 6ix9ine.
Oh,
yeah.
I believe I met her as Yvette, if I'm correct.
I'm gonna go out and say this.
Yeah,
Hold on. I believe her name's Yvette. Is that her name?
Yeah, she has a dope story. Yeah, she has a dope story. She's definitely a real one. So hopefully, she comes on Rhodium Radio one day.
Well, you know what, bro? I'm gonna say this about her. I thought she was very kind. She carried herself well, and she treated me with respect, and I treated her with respect. And that's all I have to say, bro. Much love to her. I don't know the whole politics side thing about who she was calling out.
Yeah.
But when she met me, she was a kind woman. And, it was a pleasure meeting her. So go ahead, Norbert.
For me personally, I don't really appreciate people that go online saying, like, come at me. I'm like, if you really feel strongly about somebody coming at you, go find them. You don't have to go on the internet and tell people, I want you to find me.
I know, Norbert.
That's just my opinion.
And I didn't see that video, but she made a video like that. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Apparently she was calling out somebody, and I never liked when people call out people. If you're trying to call out somebody to do something with them,
right,
go and find them and do it. People don't need to know these things.
Okay, and I agree. But how many dudes have gone online, called out other dudes, and never went looking for them?
Yeah,
it goes both ways, bro.
And respect to the ones that actually go looking out for them.
Yeah,
they go there because they have the balls to go and show up.
Go ahead, Alex.
And when they meet up, they take photos.
Yeah. All good, Snowman.
That's just my opinion.
Is that it? Or
I think he had one more.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I think it was a clout chase, on Pink's side. That's just my personal opinion. But yeah,
yeah, definitely.
Let's see what the next caller's got to say.
All good.
Right.
Thank you, my bro. Have a blessed night,
that.
homie. Okay, I appreciate those questions, bro.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
My name is Tony. I'm calling from Hollywood.
What's up, my brother from Hollywood?
All right.
Hey, I called in the day that you had sugar free. Remember? That's who tried to tell me with a joke.
Oh yeah. What's good, my bro?
Yeah. Chilling. I got more jokes. I forgot to tell him the sugar free was right there.
Go ahead, man.
All right. What is a piruja and a fish have in common?
A piruja and a fish have in common.
They both stink.
No, they both stink is a good one.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro. I don't know.
The more they move their tail, the faster they get to leave.
Oh, okay.
I got one more.
Go ahead.
Hey, what is a nutsack? What is a nutsack and the police without a warrant have in common?
A nutsack and
Wait, did you say nutsack or Mustang?
I understood.
Nutsack.
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 Par de huevos.
Oh,
Okay,
What
and
does a nutsack and a police without a warrant have in common?
I
they'll touch him anyways.
have no idea.
They keep on knocking, but they can't come in.
Dum. That was dope. That's dope, bro.
Shit.
Here's one more.
Hey, you know I don't trust hoes.
Where's that?
Go. Hey, you know these hoes are like stairs? I don't trust them. They're always up to something.
All right.
Oh, good. Thank you.
But you had a joke, right, Tony?
No,
Yeah, I want to hear.
no, all good. All good, caller, man. I appreciate those calls, bro. I appreciate
Definitely,
those
man.
jokes.
Appreciate hells, yeah.
Orale.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
man. Appreciate it.
All right, let's go. We're gonna take a couple of more phone calls.
I love that people, are willing to like put themselves out there and fucking keep going at it.
Kike from Escondido, call in. You hit me on Instagram like, Tone, you're not taking no phone calls. I'm like, bro, if my guests do not want phone calls, I have to respect that, bro.
You do, and then you do ask that question before we go.
Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Spencer Baca from Sacramento. I haven't heard from you in a couple weeks.
Are you alive, Tony?
There's a reason, Spencer Baca. Spencer Baca, how was your Halloween? Everything was good?
Yeah, everything was good on Halloween. I just watched all the Friday the 13th movies on Halloween.
Oh, shit.
Hell yeah. Let's go. All right, what's your question, my bro?
But yeah, the last time I heard from you was 3 weeks ago. I got to ask 3 things. It will be under 5 minutes. But before I ask my 3 questions,
Yes.
the one I wanted to fit in really fast before the 3 questions, what was with some weirdo making a fake diss song about you in Tupac's voice? They took like Hit 'Em Up and made a diss song about Rhodium Radio.
Uh-huh. What about it?
Who made that? Do you know? I saw it online.
I don't know. You know what? Somebody told me it was some homosexual from Seattle. I wasn't sure.
Dude,
But
that dude has a boner for you.
That's what I heard, bro. Like
that's some
somebody
super-
said he's a cross dresser.
some gay tendencies.
Like he wears velour G-strings. I'm not sure, bro. But yeah, somebody. I actually thought the song was dope, and we did a dance video to it.
Oh yeah, we did. It was
Yeah.
it was fun.
It was called.
Yeah,
it was
seen
called
that on your Instagram.
Dancing
I've
to
seen
the
that on your
Diss.
Instagram.
Dancing to the Diss. That's what we call it.
I felt like I made it.
Come on,
I felt like I made it.
you
I'm
did
like,
make it. Yes.
Like holy shit, I got a diss track.
Come on,
No,
Spencer
I've
Baca.
seen the dance video. I seen the dance video on your Instagram. But real quick about that, before I move on, I saw also on that same weirdo from Seattle's YouTube channel, he also made a fake diss song with Eazy-E's voice dissing you, Tony.
Nobody has respect for the dead.
You know what? You're nobody until somebody makes a diss song of you. So
I agree with that, but okay, moving on. My 3 questions.
wait. That's one of them. You got 2 more. Come on, Spencer.
What are we, genies?
Okay.
Rub the lamp.
I'll make it quick, Tony, because I know the other callers are going to be calling in, bro. Okay, 2 more. So since it's news with Norbeez, what's your opinion on that? Like 3 days ago, now I heard this on an article from Fox News somewhere in Texas. I think it may have been Houston. I do not know for sure. There was a mass shooting during a church service. Some guy shot up a church that had been a member of that Methodist church for a very long time, and everyone thought he was just a religious man. And he had been going there over 20 years. He was around your age, Tony. And then one day, he used to go to church every Sunday, and then one day he just came with a gun, like shot up the whole church, killed his own pastor, shot up like 30 people, including children. And then the police arrived. He shot at the police, and then it said online, Officer Eddie Gonzalez shot him dead in front of the church. Any thoughts about that one, Tony?
Okay, I want to say this. Norbert, how come you didn't bring that up?
Because that was dark. That was a very dark story. And we're here to make people laugh. I'll be right back.
Oh, now you're gonna use my words against me, fucking Capulina. Anyways, yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna be honest, bro. I didn't hear of that one, bro. Honestly, I don't watch the regular news. When I need my news, I call up Norbert. Like, I'm being real with you, bro. I don't watch the regular news, but that's sad and it's unfortunate. Let me ask you this, Spencer, before you ask your last question.
Go ahead.
Did they give the motive why he did it?
No, they just said he had been a member of the church for over 20 years. He was very open about being a Christian. He came every Sunday. It was in Houston, Texas, and then one day he just showed up with an AK-47 and killed
God.
his whole church.
AK-47. Oh, my God. No. You know what? I'm going to look into that, and the next news with Norbeez, I'm going to have him cover that, bro, because you know what? His Taco Bell eating ass should have covered that one. So, yeah, man, I appreciate it.
And it was just, I only found out about it because my brother sent me a text message with the link. He heard about it first.
Okay.
But before I go on to my last question, comment about that. Obviously, to be a strong Christian and then to take an AK and kill your whole church, there's got to be something not right with you.
Well, obviously, he wasn't a Christian if he did that. What's your next question, my bro?
Okay, so the last question I wanted to ask you, Tony, is a little not so much related to news with Norbeez, but before you hang up, because I know there's going to be other people, a few more people wanting to talk to you guys.
Make it quick.
But you, like 4 months ago, you said it was going to happen soon, because you sometimes on your Instagram story will put up a thing saying, ask me a question, and then they'll ask you, and I know you interviewed one of them at an event, but are you going to be bringing Baby Bash or Burner on the podcast anytime soon?
Well, Burner's already booked. I'm not gonna give out the date. And Baby Bash, I'll be interviewing him again 2 days after Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is on a Thursday. On a Saturday, I'll have a Baby Bash back.
Ah, shit.
So be ready for that one.
Okay, you just kind of gave a date in Baby Bash's book, it seems like, for a couple weeks from now.
Yes, 2 weeks, pretty much, to be exact. Absolutely. So I just don't.
Okay, anyway, have a good night, Tony.
All right, my
Thanks,
bro.
Spencer. Appreciate you.
All right, you guys want to take 2 more phone calls, then I'm fucking out of here because I need to wake up early. I got a meeting tomorrow. So
I always like his song, Like a Cyclone.
if you ever see him perform that shit, you'll be twerking. Did you twerk?
I mean, no, I was recording, but
if you weren't recording,
I was moving.
Would you twerk?
I wouldn't twerk. I'd do the cyclone.
Okay, there you go. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Yo, what's good, Tony and Norbeez? This is Eddie from Pasadena.
Ah, shit, Eddie.
Oh, shit, back to back to prove that he is not Spencer Baca.
Yeah, and mind you, I did see Eddie in the flesh, surrounded by 2 badass looking hyenas.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Tony, I don't know if Norbeez told you, but I actually ran into Norbeez at UrbanCon.
Hey.
Yeah, he told me.
Yeah, that was dope. And I met Hip Hop Jedi. I think that was my first time meeting him. I don't remember vividly meeting him over at the event in Whittier, but I guess you could say it was my first time properly introducing myself to him.
Yes, Eddie, are you gonna show up to Club Rhodium?
Yes, sir.
Hey, bring them 2 hyenas you had with you. All right.
If only they gave me their number.
You don't gotta lie. You ain't trying to share. I see. It's all good.
All good. Go ahead, bro. You got a question?
I wanted to ask something. So, do you believe that as many as there's pieces of shit men, you also believe that there's pieces of shit women that con people, that are con artists, that deceive people into believing lies, like what you just mentioned earlier about how that one baseball player got fired because this woman lied about what she accused him of doing. Yeah. I wanted to ask, like, your take.
Well, let me say this: con artists have no gender. Con artists have no gender. The sad thing is that we live in a generation of information, and what I mean by that, we live in a social media world. That if a woman goes live, or whether it's pre-recorded.
So there is non-binary. Is that what you're saying?
No, hold on. Let me finish. Say she shows a little cleavage. She's twirling her hair. She talks with her hands. She rolls her eyes and gives a sad story. Weak men will believe everything that comes out of that hoe's mouth. That's what I'm going to say.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And one homie told me is that in some cases, if a woman were to take a man to court about a dispute, even if the man has like a best lawyer, has the evidence to back it all up, the sad reality is some judges, they'll just automatically believe the woman, and if it's deceiving, and even if the guy has the proof and everything, if the woman's playing victim, especially if she's short, the judge is gonna be like, nah, she can't be lying. This guy is a piece of shit. You lost.
Okay, well, the thing is, I can't believe that, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I took a piece of shit to court. And this is,
that's right.
You know what I'm saying? And I won. And I won. And this was a professional con artist.
But you had evidence, Tony.
Of course. You're not going to go to court with no evidence.
Well, some guys, unfortunately, are not smart enough to
You're not
going to
win a case on a story. You're not going to win a case on a story, okay? And this person is a documented liar. She was caught lying.
Yeah.
She was guilty of defamation.
Yeah.
And she's still going around claiming that she was sexually assaulted. And that's the sad part, because this fat, ugly ass person still has to live the rest of her life living out a lie.
Well, let me play devil's advocate again. I definitely do believe it's more women than men that do those sort of things.
I do believe that.
It's more women.
Yeah, I do believe that.
And women will say that proudly. Yeah, we're a lot worse than men.
And you know why? Because weak men will believe a trick like that.
And going back to the whole judge thing, I do believe that a lot of these judges are definitely racist. So they see a brown guy or a black guy, it's guilty. Fuck him. I don't even want to say. I put him in jail.
Well,
better for my people.
Or they're going to give them a ridiculous amount of time, or give them a ridiculous amount of money to pay up for a fine, which is BS.
I was a brown man with a Muslim attorney, and I came out victorious.
Well, when you have evidence to prove that you're right, that helps. But unfortunately, some of these guys is their story against their story, because they don't think about having evidence.
Right.
And these judges would automatically give it to the female.
You know what? You know what's funny, Eddie? And I'm going to say this really quick, okay? And then we'll move on. I can provide a website and a case number, so that anybody who wants it, they can go look at my paperwork and look at the verdict. And the sad part is, it's okay. The sad part is that people will still believe this fucking fat raunchy ass bitch from the San Fernando Valley. So, anyways, other than that, caller, your name. Where are you calling from? Okay. Now we're going to take one more fucking phone call, and then we're good. But that's it.
I have a hard time saying that. I say, caller, where are you calling from? But
because you're not a natural.
Hey.
So anyways, there we go.
He's synthetic.
Caller, your name, and where are you calling from?
Hey, what's up, Tony? Hey, I'm just here chilling and watching your broadcast. And the last caller got me thinking of something crazy, too, like comparing what you guys were talking about. Yeah, like women like that. And don't get me wrong, like I'll put it this way: I ain't gonna talk shit about this girl anymore. I said enough about her, but girls like her, they fucking need help. I don't even know what it is that they like lie about like that or whatever. It's like I don't know what goes through their mind about that shit when they make up fake ass lies like that just to ruin somebody's life like that. You know what I mean?
You know what? There's a couple of things involved. Number one, they didn't get what they wanted. All right. Number two, I do have to say that in court, she was proven that she was mentally unstable. She admitted that she takes five different medications for her mental state. She's on permanent disability. She lives with her family. She lives off the government. She doesn't do anything, but let me just smut somebody's name, and let me get popular And you know what? This is all for clout. And I'll get famous because nobody watches me on my Instagram. Or my podcast. Maybe after this, I may benefit from this. You know, and you know what? That's it, bro. That's all I'm going to say. It's like this person is mentally sick, bro.
Wait, what was this question again?
And any woman, I have no question, bro.
Oh.
Any woman that does this to a man, you know, is fucking sick because today's generation live off of social media clout. That's what they do, bro. If I can get people to feel sorry for me, you know, more people will back me up. My stock goes up. My followers go up. My endorphins are released, and I feel good.
I mean, it's not only that, Tony. It's just that the California system is rigged to make males always be the bad guy. Not only like males, but specifically brown and black males to automatically be guilty.
You know what the funny thing is, caller? Tonight, some fucking fat bitch can, and I'm not talking about women. I'm talking about bitches. I don't call women bitches. I call bitches bitches.
It's like when I call leeches.
Yes.
I call leeches.
Right. So somebody can go on live tonight and say that Norbert did something to her. Norbert and weak men will go and attack him without ever listening to him. All because this girl showed cleavage. She had her nails done. She's combing her hair and she's twirling her eyes, and all of a sudden, Norbert, how can you do that? You're such a bad man, Norbert. So, yeah, but they get away from it.
Well, I definitely have weak men attacking me.
Anyways, fuck all you hoes. And that's from the great philosopher, Notorious B.I.G.
Hey.
Go ahead, caller.
All right. So that's all I have to say, but all I can say is give you guys a shout out and shit like that. And I could say most likely, and I know what Norbeez probably wants to hear from me, even though he knows where I'm from.
Hey.
How I could put this?
Do you know?
Hold on a second, my hip. What's up?
No, saying, you said Norbeez knows where I'm from. So I asked him, do you know who he is?
Wait, you're asking me.
No, I'm asking the guy behind you. The dark shadow.
Tony, you stole my shit right there. I came up with that one time.
I'm a little too tipsy to
all good. All good, caller. You were the last
I'll come out with this right here.
What's that?
All right, cool. I want to come out with this. I'm going to come out with this real quick.
Yeah.
Who's talking shit on the chat? I would tell any of them, whoever you could think of, I say the ones who are saying I eat foods and hating on us, I could put it this way. To the chat, keep saying I eat foods if you would sleep with your sister or your mother, period. And that's a good night call right there.
All right, my brother. All right, my brother. Good night. Thank you.
I ain't getting no love today.
Appreciate you. All right, let's go. All right, we're done. We can take these off. Those last two calls were sick. You know what it is? It's that Eddie and this gentleman right here, who I forgot who he was. It's a sad thing, bro, that women, they're protected by the law over here, bro.
They are. This is why a lot of children don't get to grow up with their daddies.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
You don't know, but like I said, a woman could go live. Say she went to Taco Bell with you.
Yeah.
And then after a while, she goes home. Oh, my God. She goes live. I thought Norbeez was a creep. The way he was licking his lips after having Diablo sauce all over his mustache. I don't know. He's cringed, you know. And I don't know. I mean, I could have probably been strangled. I could have probably been assaulted. I don't know about. I just felt uncomfortable, so I ate my chalupa and I went home. Okay. You know what the sad thing is? Nobody heard nothing other than I could have been strangled, or I could have been slapped, or I could have been assaulted. Then they go to your page and say, I can't believe you would have treated a woman like that. Because these fucking weak pendejos look at the cleavage.
Or pendejas.
Look at the nails and the hair and, you know, the rolling eyes and like, oh, God, weak men. Norbert, fuck you. I can't wait to catch up to you. Norbert, I'm sleeping over Taco Bell waiting for you to drive to the drive-thru.
Or guys that say, you'd go.
I'm talking about guys.
Oh, you'll go up to females, but you won't go up to men.
Yeah, the fuck?
What the fuck?
All I'm saying is, like, guys, be careful when a woman, well, I'm not even going to refer to that as a woman, because a true woman wouldn't do that. when these fucking hood rats go live, be careful. Seriously. Think about that twice. A lot of these fake ass fucking podcasters, honestly, they'll believe the woman immediately. Hey, can I book you? Hey, can you come in so you can talk about Norbeez? Hey, can you come in and talk about, Fulano? Hey, can you come in and talk about so-and-so? And they immediately take the woman's side and never even heard from the man's side.
Yeah.
But they automatically convict the motherfucker because this fucking hoe decided to go live instead of story.
Yeah. And it's happened many a times, Tony. It's happened many a times where innocent men have been put in jail for that kind of situation because weak men decide or choose not to hear the other side of the story and literally have no facts to back up what they're trying to say.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate because I'm seeing a lot of that where people are just being one-sided, and it's disgusting because they're putting a narrative out there that isn't 100% true.
I know.
And I don't like when people only say half the story. I need to hear the whole story and I need to have evidence. But unfortunately, there are people that are willing to put people's lives in danger so that they could have
views and likes.
Yeah.
So,
man, I don't want to go out like that. That's a little too dark to go out.
It's the truth.
I know, but
so is the truth dark?
Well, I'm saying I don't want to end tonight's episode with a lot of these asshole people that fucking.
All right. So how do you want to end it?
Man,
how do you want to end it, Norbert?
At Club Rhodium, are you guys going to play the Tetris song?
Is it 90s?
Yeah, it was 90s.
Okay, then go request it.
Ding, 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 ding.
No, we're going to play the Pac-Man song.
Go request it. Go request it, bro.
Wait, is that going to be a thing? We're going to be able to...
If you want to, but you better tip the DJ. Every DJ's going to have an hour.
There you go. Okay, well, let me ask you, Tony. How much do you tip a DJ? I mean, what would be the
in my opinion,
ethical?
In my opinion, start off at $5.
$5? Start
off at $5. Okay? At least it's going to play at least 2 verses of the song.
What did the DJ say? It's gonna be $50?
No. They're not going to do that. $5, here you go.
$5. That's okay. That's definitely.
Then that's starting, bro. That's starting.
That's a good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And buy him a drink. Is that cool? Just don't put nothing in it. So, anyways, but other than that, Norbert, did you have a good time tonight?
Oh, I always have a good time here, Tony.
Absolutely.
Come on,
Alex. Go ahead and give us the results. The results are in.
It's okay to startle your son.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
he totally fucking forgot.
No, he wrote it. He wrote it.
Yeah. All right. The question is it okay to straddle your son? 131 votes. I spelled straddle, but 27% said hell yeah, and 73% said hell nah.
Damn. So do you believe that it's okay to straddle your son, Norbert?
Wow, 27%. That's.
Do you believe that it's okay?
Do I believe?
Do you believe?
No, not straddle. I mean hug. Okay. I'm gonna say hug.
All right.
Not straddle. People are putting straddle, but I just saw it as a hug. I mean, from a hot ass mom.
Okay.
I mean, if she was my girl, I wouldn't get mad. Maybe that.
All right, let's go. Shout outs. Come on.
Shout out to the live chat. Shout out to the people that go on other people's pages and, show love to Tony Vision, to Tony A. And I see you guys. And I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart because I see that you supporters go out and call out these cocksuckers. And even though it's you against all these other fucking weak men that are on there, you truly show that you are a Rhodium warrior because you don't care if it's 100 weak men going against you. You're still the strongest one in there because you're willing to go out there and put yourself out there and say, Fuck you to 100 guys.
Yeah.
I love you, Rodent Warriors.
Absolutely. Okay, let me go ahead and give a shout out to News with Norbeez. Norbert, he's going to be there once again on November 17th at Club Rhodium. Let me give a shout out to Alex Cervantes Enterprise. Let me give a shout out to my son, B. Scanless. Let me give a shout out to the Hip Hop Jedi. Let me give a shout out to Magic Girl, our moderator, and Marvelous Inc., one of my co-hosts. Okay, but I do want to say that not only will I be back Wednesday, but I can't do Friday Freaky Tales because I have Club Rhodium November 17th. So come out, you know what? And once again, I believe you said the to buy tickets was pinned.
Yeah, the link is in the link is in the bio or in the
description.
In the description.
Yeah, so make sure
I will post up.
It might be a Freaky Tale for me.
So look, just make sure you guys get your tickets ahead of time because we're close to selling out. Okay. And I got all my DJs already lined up all throughout the week. I'm going to be promoting it on my Instagram, on Tony the Wiz. Make sure you guys follow me there. And we're going to play all 90s shit, bro. Yeah. All 90s shit. Whether it's, pop, whether it's house, whether it's R&B, whether it's hip-hop. I'm pushing for more hip-hop. Me and High C are going to be there. There's going to be a meet and greet. We're going to be signing our posters. DJ Yellow's going to be signing his book. Lonzo, the Godfather of West Coast Hip Hop's going to be there. Like so many other people are going to be there. Make sure you're going to pull up. Killer Rosa's going to be there. Ooh, like a lot of people are going to be there. Magic Girl's going to be there. Like I got a lot of homies that are going to pull up to DJ. If they tell you you cannot get in, it's sold out, that's your fault because you didn't buy a ticket.
It's going to be dope, Tony, because you're going to walk around legends.
Absolutely.
Like legends in West Coast hip hop.
Absolutely. And here's my thing. This is just the first one because the beginning of the year, we plan to throw another one.
Jesus Christ.
Okay? And it's going to be a little bit bigger in a bigger venue. I just have so many things lined up. A lot of times I try to go live on Freaky Tales, but when you're as busy as me, you know what? When you're filming, when you're producing, when you're DJing and podcast, there's a lot of things, you know what? And I want to say this, that we're almost nearly complete with Magic Girl's EP.
Yes.
Bro, let me tell you something. 2024 is going to be her year, bro. Ooh. We're going to debut her video here, which I'm directing.
Yeah.
And her first single, as of right now, is produced by me. Okay? So, and I want to give a shout out once again to Magic Girl, our moderator.
Can I get one more shout out?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, one more shout out. And this is a channel that I tend to look into. It's called Brazy Hood Media. I just want to give a shout out to them because they have this super dope podcast documentary. If you guys can go out there and check it out, it's very entertaining. I had a huge laugh of watching it. You guys might also do me a solid and check it out. And aside from that, right back to Tony.
Absolutely. My last shout out is this. I want everybody on the live chat while you guys are still on. Let's give Ray Rice a happy birthday.
Oh,
His
shit.
birthday
Really?
was on Friday. Okay?
Yes, definitely. Ray Rice, day one, right?
Yes. Ray Rice is the day one. And I was supposed to give him a shout out on Wednesday when Kilo was here, and I totally forgot. So, Ray Rice, I dropped the ball. But once again, happy belated birthday. Your birthday was on Friday. Ray Rice has called in here. Ray Rice is always on the live chat. Ray Rice is always on the lives. He's always on the comments.
Yes.
He's a day one. Much love, much respect to Ray Rice. And may God give you so many more birthdays to come, bro. So happy birthday on not only on behalf of me, but on the whole Rhodium Radio team. Hopefully you show up to Club Rhodium. I would love to introduce you to everybody, big dog. So much love, much respect to you. Other than that, everybody on the live chat, everybody who commented, everybody who subscribed, everybody who unsubscribed, everybody who liked, it doesn't matter. Everybody who didn't want to be on the live chat. Much love, much respect to you guys. And I want to give a shout out to the 805. Everybody out there that got love for me in the 805. I'll be out there soon on the 805. And we'll see you guys here on Wednesday. Okay? Got a very special guest from Santa Ana from the OC on Wednesday. So much love and respect. Make sure you guys tune in. We're out here. Alex, takes away.
This is Los Angeles. Breaking news. Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.